Like, fuck it.
Yep, checked it in the fucking bucket. Let's go.
I barely wait a few seconds. I'm terrible. Because usually the longest things take is like a couple of like seconds to post that I'm streaming. The best I've got.
Yeah.
Also,
It's
Are you
literally
gonna be able
like to
to
make
stream
sure
the
everything's
game?
running, quick pee if I need to, grab a drink or a snack.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we need to
Dreamy.
figure out where we're going.
Stream the game, please.
What?
I haven't seen
Oh.
game.
Oh my god. Ah!
I can see your game on the mod view.
Why did your thing... You became muffled all of a sudden.
I have no idea why.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, shut up. We get it. The door's
Yes.
locked. We can use these for weapons. Okay. Oh god, this is wild. Ooh. Cheese!
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 I love how they have to label them cheese, just in case we have no idea.
I mean, my first thought was bread, but this school did cheese. I'm not hungry at all, motherfucker. It's cheese. It's cheese. I would take it.
Ooh.
Whoa. Pantry. Very clearly. Milk.
Milk.
Milk. Yeah, don't open it up.
Right.
Wooden box on the second row. Oh, hello.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Knife.
Rusty knife? I don't
Knife.
think we'll be able to use
Knife.
it while it's like this.
Well, we can clean it. Futile?
Futile.
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
Okay.
Huh?
The fact that we found a rusted knife with her is concerning me.
Why were you thinking about futility?
Well,
Oh,
it has something to do
June.
with the Titanic.
You're
Oh,
great.
oh my god, the conspiracy theorist is at it again. We haven't even been streaming 5 minutes.
She's starting again! For fuck's sake, June. Quit it!
June! No!
To be honest, if you're
Titanic?
stuck in a ship, you're gonna get bored after a while. So I'm pretty sure some of us will start bringing up conspiracy theories. Why not?
I mean, fair.
Bored.
Also, I forgot about Moobot. I'm quickly
Well, I'm
making
glad you
sure
remembered
Moobot...
before we got fucking jump scared by it. So, you know, not like last time.
So I turn the Apex one off. Okay, there we go.
Excuse me.
Did that not work? Yes, that did.
Nice.
Although I have to... I accidentally put it as Ever instead of River, I don't know why. I accidentally pressed E. But now Moobot should not give us any issues, hopefully.
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the
God.
Titanic was predicted?
Actually, yes. I think I mentioned this.
So you
Yeah.
mentioned this, and that's why
I know what you're
I said
talking about.
I was making faces. This was the reason why I was making a face. So, yeah, I've got
There
that.
was a novel that had a bunch of stuff in it that described the sinking of the Titanic before it actually sank.
Yeah, that's the one. The title of the novel is Futility.
Is it? I thought it was called The Titan.
No, that was the ship.
Oh! Okay, my dumbass was, wrong.
It was written 14 years before the Titanic sank, but
I know. I mean, I didn't know the name of the book, but the story was the same, right? It was just like what happened on the Titanic?
yeah,
Well, I heard it was all a hoax.
a hoax.
And I heard that the stuff that matched up to the Titanic so well was actually added after it sank.
Oh!
Apparently, the only
okay.
thing that was the same originally was that a boat ran into an iceberg and sank.
But the novel was published in 1898, 14 years before the accident.
Okay, but you need to understand that, like, one, it would be published, like after as well. And the original novel would have been published in, like, 1898. But then afterwards, when people would try and find it, all they would find would be the updated version, which could be after the novel.
Yeah, but then you realize how long it takes to update a book and re-release it, and not somehow have a paper trail that would lead
Fair.
up to the editing. 'Cause editing requires several different formats, including the fact that the writer and the publisher are usually two separate people.
Fair.
Like I said,
two separate
that was the
entities,
first
rather.
print of the book. 14 years later, the author heard about what happened to the Titanic. He figured that was his chance, you know? He just went back and changed some stuff in his novel so that it matched the Titanic exactly.
Really?
Really. There's no such thing as premonitions or any of that stuff.
But
No buts, love.
that wasn't the only book that predicted the Titanic sinking.
It wasn't?
Yup. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead.
I would like to point out that boats sinking via iceberg is, I wouldn't say common, but it would be a common experience for those out in sea.
It
And
wouldn't
doing
be an
seafaring.
uncommon occurrence, to be sure. It'd be something that's expected at minimum.
Yeah.
Both
Like
of them
now,
before the accident.
it's still it would probably still be considered something that can happen, but it's mostly unlikely due to our navigation systems
Also
that allow
true.
for a change.
And also that, like, I remember that they made a Titanic recently. I don't know if they mentioned it, or I just remember hearing that, like, the Titanic was about to set sail, and they just kind of went, nope. I can't remember if it was from this game that said it, or, like, somewhere else.
I think this game suggested the idea that they might have said no, but then
Nah.
there might be a few chances that they've done that where they've gone, oh, we're gonna launch this ship on this day, and then they've realized it's probably not the best idea to do it.
Yeah.
When you tend to launch ships, fly planes and such like that, you have to account for weather. And
Yeah.
they can't just send them out whenever.
Oh, speaking of, like, planes and weather, I saw this video. It was funny of the reaction. Basically, a tornado was happening in this plane, I think a Spirit plane, was, like, taking off. It's like, hold, it's like, hey, I said everyone is grounded. It's like, but we're taking off, we're on the runway. And it's like, but I said, ground time or something. Basically telling the plane to stay grounded. It's like, but we're already on the plane. It's like, where are you going? Vegas. Like, apparently, Spirit is very bad. It's not, I wouldn't say unsafe, but it doesn't have the best reputation. But apparently, I found it funny because it was like, Spirit so and so, where are you going? Vegas. I told everyone to be on the ground. But Something about, like, you never said anything about being in the air. It was just, oh, Jesus, this is why I hate
like,
Spirit.
imagine, it just reminds me of when I was on a plane. And to their credit, they couldn't have predicted this would happen. But we were going to Spain. We landed in Mallorca, we landed in Palma. And just as we landed, they wouldn't let us off the plane. Because one of the engines was smoking.
Oh.
And they physically couldn't let us off until it was safe to do so.
Oh.
Now, let me tell you, I was like 8.
Oh,
So I'm
boy.
like, hold on, the fucking engine's smoking and we're on the plane.
That's not good.
Like, to their credit, to be honest, if they thought it was a major issue, they'd have had us evacuated, like, properly. The fact that they told
Yeah.
us to stay inside, it's like...
They probably
sure.
didn't want anyone inhaling smoke fumes.
To be honest, they didn't even tell us that that's what was happening. The only reason we knew is 'cause I'm pretty sure someone looked out the window. I think my mum might have done.
Huh. Fair
I think
enough then.
this was like easier or something like that. They literally were just like, yeah, no, yeah, just kind of like, just sit down, just chill. Everyone, just sit down a minute. We can't let you off the plane yet. We're doing some things, blah blah blah. And then they let us off, and it was all completely fine. But finding out that, yeah, no, there's something wrong with the plane. At least it happened when we'd already landed, so it was all good.
Well, at least
But
it was
it's,
like
like,
mid
really
fucking
warm.
flight. That would be concerning.
Thing is, though, it was only like a 2-hour flight.
Yeah,
so
fair.
thankfully it wasn't too bad. But I
Still
was sat
concerning.
in a really warm plane that was in Spain at like midday.
Oh no.
So it wasn't the most comfortable. Like, don't get me wrong, I think there was some kind of like air thing going on because it wasn't the worst, but holy crap, was it toasty.
One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote 2 stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, 2 ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Yeah. Because, especially back then, they didn't have exactly the best navigation.
They had navigation and communication systems, but like,
It very limited.
yeah.
Right, I knew you'd say that.
Oh
But
god.
what if Stead had some sort
Oh,
of special
fucking hell, shut up about special powers! Unless there's, like, confirmed special powers. That this is, like, a magical universe. I don't wanna... I don't wanna fucking know, love.
To be more
Stop
specific,
being a
what if
conspiracy
he had the
theorist.
ability to do
Just
automatic writing?
keep listening. She'll explain herself. Or she should.
Automatic writing.
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
Yeah.
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Then who the fuck did he possess?
She'll explain that.
What are you smoking?
I would like to
Thomas
know.
Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
What? So he had a premonition of his own death, wrote it in a book, and then proceeded to go on said boat that predicted his death.
Yes. Because if he didn't go on the boat, then thus he wouldn't have been able to write about his death on the boat.
I would just like to point out This makes no fucking sense, and the conspiracy theorist is so out there, it's like saying the moon doesn't exist.
Oh no, bearing in mind, remember, every conversation you have in this game has relevance to it.
But clearly we're on something that's, oh, this looks like the Titanic, it was made based off of the Titanic. Great, yeah, sure, makes sense why we're talking about conspiracies about the Titanic. But, can we at least keep it in the realm of the fucking normal and natural world and not go off the fucking deep end with conspiracy theorists about, like, being able to predict your own fucking death, writing 2 books about it, and then dying via said death?
Motherfucker, do you remember in the previous stream where Lotus told you about the bloody supposed telepathy experiment? She says supposed, but yeah, they talk about telepathy experiment. This is not the weirdest thing you've heard.
Fair. That thing made me think of Persona and cognitive something.
That's what I mean.
Or other.
Every single one of these conversations means something. They don't just say it for the sake of saying it. They say things because they actually have some relevance.
So you're saying that if everything that has been said to us has a relevance, then the whole cognitive mind thing where if someone knows it, everyone has an idea of it. And this bitch talking about conspiracy theorists of being able to predict your own death, thus being someone's gonna die, predict their own death beforehand, tell everyone so everyone knows that someone's gonna fucking die, and then
yes,
someone
but
dies.
do you expect them to believe that? They think it's a book. He wrote it in a book.
But you're
He wrote it
saying
as a story.
everything has relevance, so if we're taking that literally, then
I wouldn't say it's a bit simple. It's a bit like murkier than that in the sense that everything is being said with a purpose in mind. Not necessarily saying that the stories are 100% true. It's the contents of them that you need to look out for. So there's a reason they're talking about this random bloke who happened to be on the Titanic, which is a boat that they seem to be being in a replica of. There's a reason. What that reason is, I
Okay.
can't say. But
Well,
you
Fair
get
enough.
it.
Why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Yes, let's not talk about conspiracy theories in a pantry right next to a rusty knife.
Huh? But
And
Come on,
cheese.
let's get back to
And
it.
cheese. And possibly spoiled milk. We have a rusty knife.
Oi.
The fact that to get this rusty knife, we had to listen to conspiracy theories. Can I just spend time with Santa? Why do I have to spend time with June?
Because June is I don't know, June's your best friend.
June's a childhood friend. And she is a conspiracy theorist nutter who I still don't trust isn't gonna stab me in the back. Oh, hi Santa. Hello. Okay. Table looks really old-fashioned.
Table!
Just table. Wow, Jumpy, you can reach really high. Yeah, I can jump pretty high. There we go.
I love it.
Table's preparing food, plates everywhere. Trash can, nothing inside. Well, better than being full with rotten food. Being in the trash really suits you.
Ooh, bitch.
I ought to throttle you. Excuse me? Countertop. Uh-huh.
Well, this will be important later, probably.
Probably, yeah. Why didn't you take it why didn't you take it with you? Oh, hello.
Ooh, beep boops.
Yeah, beep boops. Yeah, we're gonna need a code. Okay, that's the exit. Oh, lovely. They're both on edge, yay! Okay. If you ever take a lady out to dinner, you're going to embarrass yourself. Not everyone understands, like, specific cutlery of specific plates. I feel sorry for June. I'm sorry, June seems like the type of person who you can take on a very casual date and she'd be very happy. Not everyone needs a high stuck-up restaurant to go to.
Well, Lotus is a woman of high standards.
Yeah, she has high standards. That's fair. But she can't assume everyone else has, like, the knowledge of specific type of plates. The most I understand is big plate is main food, small plate is small food, like side dishes or something, and pasta bowls are pasta bowls.
I just think of, is there a plate, can I fit my food on that plate? Yes or no?
The lady doth protest too much, methinks. You're not terribly subtle about your... Ooh. 910 AF. Okay, hold on. 9. Oh, hi, Denim. 6 plates, 3 saucers, and 2 cutlery plates, and 7 serving plates, disregarding bowls. Okay, so it was 9. Thank you, Junpei. Oh, look! There's buttons you can press!
They have to tell you this information. Stop it. Beep boop, beep boop.
Yeah,
we
don't have a...
Troy. Ah, okay. We don't have the right passcode, so there's no point.
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
It won't let us do it. At least it tells you you can't do it.
Meat dish 10. Something doesn't seem right. Why are there so many plates? 15, 9, 10 meat dish, soup A, seafood F. God, I can figure this out. I think it's hanging from the ceiling. There's technically no correct serving size of tea or a correct container to serve it in. Ah, fair enough.
Lubricant.
Oh, more plates. Couple plates in there. Don't think they're gonna help us much. Wet stove!
Wet. Oh, wet stove.
Combine. Sharpen the knife. Yay, we have a knife.
Knife.
Okay.
What can we cut in here? Not an awful lot.
No. Wait, there's something behind the cheese?
Yeah.
I didn't even see this. Bottle of oil. Oh, hey, that's the lubricant we could use. Can
Aww.
the Egyptians would serve it on plates to small animals as cups are too deep? Oh, that's sweet. Okay. Nothing else here. Well, we have the oil. Of course, maybe put some oil on it. Hey. Hey! You're so smart. I literally just looked into... I sharpened a knife and I was like, ooh, I could cut some cheese. And we find oil. I'm here going to cut cheese and we find oil. Whoa.
It's cold. What is this place?
Refrigerator.
Are you? It's
Or
a
freezer.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me.
Yeah, because both of you have like barely anything on your
I'll freeze
arms.
solid in
Or
seconds.
for you, anything on your person.
Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass.
And anything that can be
I'm going
dried
with the
can
rest
be
of
tea. Sun-dried tomato tea exists. Oh wow.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But
Huh?
Oh shit.
no! Why did... Ah! The knob's frozen!
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and...
Hey, Lotus!
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open. Try opening it from that side, please.
Oh, fine.
Pressure failure. Yay.
You say so. Hold on. It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
You figure it out.
Oh.
God damn.
Anyway, let's find a way out.
Well, this
If
isn't
we
good.
don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
Two heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Two heads. So there's three of us.
Yeah. Let's just take a good look around this room.
Right.
Okay. Dry ice. Useful.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
I think.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that
Actually,
gonna help
not all
us
that. I
anyway?
think it's like
Oh, well.
It's like room temperature, isn't it?
Yeah,
Use
I
it to
think.
get out of here.
Something. Or something a bit
Carbon
more,
dioxide
like a bit more than that,
sublimation
maybe?
point is negative 109 degrees.
oh boy.
Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Oh,
Despite my looks, I'm the clean... Oh, the queen of random knowledge.
looks bad to mess up.
Yeah,
when
she
you're showing
fucking
off.
is.
She is though.
Empress of the random knowledge. She just has
That
random
Santa
shit to
doesn't
throw at you.
count. No, that's rude. Two heads are better than one. Santa doesn't count.
Nah. Yeah, exactly. Because Santa hasn't said anything of any importance ever.
Oh, you're
June
so
at least
cold
has a
your
lot
mouth's
to
going
say.
numb?
Has a lot of thoughts in her brain hole.
Yeah, that's fight.
Shove your mouth into your thing then.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
He wanted it out of the freezer now. It did seem rather odd. What?
Well, is it odd that it doesn't turn into a liquid? Do you want to know why?
I mean, it was in the freezer, so it's cold.
No. As in, why doesn't carbon dioxide turn into a liquid before turning into one or the other? Why does it just go from gas to solid?
I'm confusion because... Wait. Dry
Because
ice.
most
Oh wait, no,
most-
dry ice isn't liquid nitrogen, is it?
no, liquid
Oh.
nitrogen's something else.
It is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure,
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
that's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
Oh.
See, that is weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees, so why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Oh shit.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
You
I'm
mean
guessing
there's
this
water
is-
that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Ah.
Ice 9?
Oh boy. Of course.
You're like,
Originally,
fuck.
Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yep. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed.
That's weird.
And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is, all glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like, how do I put it?
It's how I figured out quantum theory too.
It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating.
Okay, very clearly there's a thing about communication without, like, speaking. That seems to be a theme going on.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
in
It's why I
some way
made
that
it
we
a point
can't
to be like,
sense.
pay attention to what people are actually telling you. Whether the stories are true or not, the topics that they talk about are relevant.
Ira Walter has a memory? Really? Oh.
Oh.
And now it's happening everywhere.
I am impressed,
That's
but can we hurry
interesting.
up, please?
But what does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees, man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland.
Fair.
Freaking hate the cold. So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
Selfish. Ice Nine is interesting and all, but we can
Selfish,
discuss it
motherfucker,
more
he's
once we
freezing
get
to
out of
death.
this freezer.
I mean, both June and him have like something on their arms. He's in a vest.
Yeah, he's literally there going, fuck me, this cold.
He is cold. Like, it's 3 degrees. I'm covered in pants and a top, and I'm cold. This is a freezer. Oh, hi there. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello there.
Wow. Hello.
Ooh. Right.
We have dry ice.
Yeah, we can't. You mentioned. Remember, Santa mentioned the container.
Oh.
So let's keep searching.
Chunk of pork. Wait. Shit. Never mind.
Yeah, not quite.
Okay, nothing in there.
What the?
Oh, okay. That is. Ooh, oh, hello. Whoa, water bottle.
Oh.
And rope. Wait. Okay. Oh my. Oh, I see. Ah!
Right idea, I think. But... Hold on. Right, let's try and figure this shit out. Is there anything in the cabinet? Because the cabinet can open.
Oh,
Ooh.
now I click the frozen chicken. Santa lost his
You ta-
beard?
yeah.
No. Okay.
Okay, that's everything.
That is everything. Okay, no. You would think that you would be able to, like, smack the thing.
Yeah, I don't think you've got to cut it with a knife because it's ice.
What? You don't
Ice is
even have
really
to
easy
cut it. Just use the hilt of it and just start smacking it.
To be honest, I would have just thrown it on the floor.
Yeah, that can also work, but it's not giving me the option to.
No, because you can't really do that.
I need to crush the dry ice if I want to get it into the bottle. There! But
how do we crush it? Right, let's look at the items we've got. Let's see if we've got anything. Right, let's see if we got. We got
rope.
dry ice. Okay.
Nothing is combining.
Bottle and the knife?
Nope.
Didn't think so, but you know.
Nothing is combining.
Wait, there's something on the fork. Can you pull out the note? No. You have to break it somehow. I don't think we can do anything with the pork and chicken yet.
Lovely.
Remember, there's a cooker outside.
Oh, that is true.
So I think those aren't important here. I don't think.
Fair.
That's just me, like...
Yeah,
hypothesizing.
I know
I
what you're
genuinely
talking
can't remember
about.
this fucking thing, so I couldn't tell you for sure. Did you? We need to get the...
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I am
I have-
legitimately confused.
I'm trying to remember, because I genuinely can't remember off the top of my head. I remember there was something to do with the ice, but I can't remember how you broke it. Is there something wait, is that a basket on top of the container?
I have tried clicking at it.
Okay, cool. Turn around. You got this way and that way. Doesn't actually help anything. I don't know. Can't remember off the top of my head. I genuinely don't remember. So it's not like I'm gonna be here like, oh, I don't know, but I actually do. Because if I did know, I'd at least have given you a hint by now.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I am genuinely confused. I don't know why I can't just do this.
Because it needs. I don't think the knife's strong enough. Remember, it was rusted for ages, and we've
Yeah,
only
that-
sharpened it.
No.
So
You don't understand. If you can break the ice using force by like smashing it on the floor, use the hilt of the knife to like smack to break it apart. You don't have to use the sharp end of the knife. Just start smacking at it like you would a hammer. It's blunt enough, and you can get more force out of it.
You know I mentioned about the meat?
Yeah.
Bring out the pork and put it by, and try and use it by the water.
Okay.
That sounds like a dumb fucking question. Okay, never mind. Oh no, it's just a random thought.
It's just saying I
Right.
need to crush ice to get into.
So how do you crush the ice though?
I wish I knew because they're not using their brains apparently. I'm like clicking on the floor. And nothing.
Are we just missing like
Have
one
I
thing we haven't
completely
clicked on
missed
yet?
something?
It's very likely we probably missed something. I just not know what it is. No. Let me look it up a second. Let me see if there's a.
Because I am legitimately confused. Unless they're like, oh, you need to have it in a specific way.
Maybe it's the other way round. Maybe it's knife first, then bottle first, then thing. Maybe it's a certain order.
And you can only have two things. I am so confused. Meat on meat. I have tried. Combine with meat.
No.
I have tried like there's warm water flowing from the pipe. How about opening the water
Right,
bottle and
I'm
shoving
looking-
it by the thing?
Okay, I'm looking this up. Okay, so how do you do the fucking puzzle, my guy? Right, I'm looking into it. I'll give you a guess. Like,
Can you use an item in the floor bit? I wish I have spam clicked the fucking shit out
go
of
to your
the
inventory and combine the frozen chicken with the dry ice. Okay. There we go.
floor. How?
I don't know why that works. It has,
Sorry.
yeah,
what?
it has to be in that order.
Why specifically fucking chicken? You can't just throw the fucking thing on the floor? You can't use the blunt end of the fucking knife to smash it? No, no, no! You have to use raw frozen chicken! Specifically raw frozen chicken!
I would have expected it to be the pork, considering it's bigger, or at least it looks bigger. I don't know. Now, yeah. At least it has nice sound effect.
Yeah. It's gonna explode right next to the ice. Okay.
Right, we can't be right next to it, so what are we gonna use?
Rope. Okay.
Bomb. Let's go, motherfuckers.
Put water and make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright. So, what do we...
Just need to give it a little, bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go.
A small rock. Alright, this...
Ah, some dry ice.
Alright, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Where exactly do you...
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there... Look, right here. We can hide in there. Come on, get inside, quick!
Love this. Love this.
Alright, here I go.
This is funny.
3, 4, 5.
You're counting the wrong way.
Shut up.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke.
Sorry, dude. Alright, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa. Well, hey.
The ice on the door. Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
The blast must have shattered it.
Yes. Alright, let's see if it...
Hooray!
Move! Oh, God damn it! Hot, 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 hot.
Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die.
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
Not much she could have done from her side. She kind of just
Yeah.
had to sit and wait for you guys.
She just kind of had to sit and twiddle her thumbs because there was it really isn't much she could have done.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door. But I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do?
Fine, but there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door?
I
on
mean,
you?
in his defense, all three of them were in there looking around. She kind of went, nah, I ain't going in there. And then all of a sudden the door closes.
Why would I do something
Yeah.
like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so. If she really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside.
Also true.
But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least.
But there isn't anything
Not
she
attempted
could
murder.
have done, though. That's the thing.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well, that's all right. As long as you understand.
As long as you also understand why it's extremely suspicious, but still.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
That's why I love
Where do you
this game.
think you're
The dialogue.
going?
The dialogue is beautiful. I swear they say things that like you wish other characters would say in games. You're like, fucking finally, someone said it.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
We have this.
Well, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on the pork. Ow.
Ah.
It's like sort of hard to care, but I know I'm. Ah! Oh, it's like, see, I told you.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Fuck. Oh, that's beautiful.
I mean, I have a
Yours.
knife, a kniffy.
Kniffy. God, I love Kniffy.
C plus 10 plus F. Oh!
Math.
Okay. E is for enter, C is for clearing. Yes. Okay, so it was
So-
C plus 10 plus F. 3. Wait, no, hold on. Clear. 3 plus 10 plus 6. Let's put that at 19. I doubt it. Yeah, fair.
It's never. Remember.
It's not.
they-
I figured it wasn't gonna be that simple. Hold on.
No, it isn't. But
Yes, I am aware. What do you think I'm getting up and leaving to do?
just
Bloody hell! It's like, oh, what about the voucher at the thing? Yeah, very clearly.
Yeah, the game doesn't leave you behind, and I mean that.
So meat dish
Should
10, soup A, seafood dish F. Well, see, the amount of seafood dishes, she said that there was 15. So that's
So
15 plus
15.
10, then C.
15, 10, and C.
Okay.
Or C.
At the very least, 15 plus 10 plus C, that'd be 20. Oh, shut up! So that'd
That'd be
be 28. Figured. So we need to figure
That's-
out C.
To C.
So it's 25 plus C. Lotus, you can actually cook.
I know to boil up with my instant noodles.
I can boil eggs too.
I love the fact that they make like the thing is that with that joke, it's like that's one of those jokes where it's like, ooh, is it gonna land? But she's like, I can cook sometimes, and it's like she's just funny in the fact that she can't she doesn't cook the same way. She just cooks instant noodles and eggs, which is like that's fair. I feel that. Think I can cook? No.
I have an idea. 25 plus 6, because there were 6 things on the thing. That would be 30.
Yeah.
31? Ah.
No. Yes,
Yes!
June.
June! Fuck
she's-
off!
Maybe there's something actually with the note though. What is?
Serving table, 4 different types of plates. Wait, 4?
Yeah, she got.
10 of them look like hats. Middle is super deep for a plate. Oh, soup plates! Okay. With little wavy ridges. Serving meat. Appetizer 9. Meat dish 10.
Oh.
Soup A. Seafood F.
So you needed to interact with all the types of dishes first before looking at the note.
Oh, okay.
Because it needs you to understand how many dishes there actually are.
Okay.
Yes. There, see. We're getting there.
Hexadecimal. A
Decimal.
hexadecimal.
Hexadecimal.
A hexadecimal.
8, 9. Oh god, yes, I forgot about this.
A number system that goes 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 11.
Yeah.
What?
Math.
You're familiar
10.
with the base 10, right? That's the normal system. Yeah. Hexad would go like this. A equals 10, B equals 11, C equals 12, D equals 13, 14, 15.
So essentially,
10
what it
is
is
16.
yeah. Base 10. Base minus 10 is essentially the alphabet starting with the number 10 and going up.
I have a very simple question as to why the fuck does this exist? Out of
Because
pure
maths!
curiosity.
Maths exists to do
Don't
math
get me wrong, I
things.
understand math exists, but why does this fucked up hexadecimal bullshit have
Because
to
maths
exist?
is a bullshit fucking thing. Work uses that too for coding and organization. Yeah, there you go.
You just use A to Z.
No, but it's not as simple as that.
How is
Anyway,
that not
point-
simple?
Point is, it's just the alphabet from 10 to 10 up. That's it.
My brain
That's
is
it.
gonna
It's
kill
not
my
that
brain.
hard. It's not that hard. It's just A equals 10 and then you go up 1 each time. That's it. It's not super complex. It's just weird.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A, which is 10. B, which is 11. Okay. I think I get it. You get it more than you get it, Junpei. You get it better than I do. Oh my fucking.
What was 9 plus A, F being base 10?
Hold on. So F is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. Okay.
There you go. It's now told you how the math works, so
Okay, so C, which would be 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 plus 15 plus 10. 12.
remember, A is 10. Not 9.
Oh, so
Yeah, that's why I say it
12
starts from 10 and
plus
goes up.
15 plus 16. Because 10 is 16. That's what they've said.
Okay, yeah. Go on then.
Right, so 15, 16, that's 31 plus 12. 41, 43?
So you try it. Yep.
Thank
Cool,
you
cool.
for telling me! I'm very much aware! Now shut the fuck up! Oh hey! Quick math.
Yay!
Sounds like Metal is fooling.
What is?
Yay! I got a Saturn key card.
Let's go.
Can we not take it?
I want the
Meat.
the food. Yay! Freedom.
Yay! Let's get out of here.
Run.
Somehow that. Ugh, I don't like that. I don't like that academical bullshit.
Well, I mentioned maths and I forgot the
I think
hexadecimal thing
We've
for a
been
bit.
here before.
And I'm glad I mentioned maths then. I was like, please be aware that maths is a big part of this game.
But I like the simple part of like the root number that makes sense. Weirdly enough. But this is just I am confused.
The elevators are over there, so that means
We went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side.
Yes.
Means the map was right.
Looks like.
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
next move.
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
He's right. Let's get started.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes. Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D.
Thank you, Junpei, for keeping it super simple.
First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that
Hexadecimal
looks
is to add
edged.
new code structure to 1 to 10 coding without overwriting 1 to 10 codes.
So there you go. That's why it exists. It's
I
extra for
guess.
coding language. Coding languages are fucked. If you don't, you ever seen coding languages? They're
Yeah,
fucking screwed.
yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah, there were 2 doors,
Hi, Coco.
but they were both locked. We couldn't open them.
Now, Route C.
Ah!
This goes all the way
Wait,
to the main
Bradley,
staircase.
ah!
That means it's door 5.
That was just
one of the
rude.
numbered doors.
My cat
And do you
bit me.
think we would meet up with the
Ah,
other 4
where
after
she
this
bit
hallway?
you?
I'm trying to pet her. She won't let me. Speaking of,
I don't
Asshole.
think we will.
alright,
Why
go
not?
and
Look, there by the
fucking
stairs.
keep going, piece of
See how the
world.
gate is open? When we went into the kitchen, it was closed,
Oh.
but it's open now. What do you think that means?
They opened it.
Most likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Then that means
Route
Down
D
the
then.
stairs we go.
D it is.
Yep, Route D.
then we're set. Everything looks okay here.
We can go down, we can go from side to side, or we can go forward from
Let's
the
check
stairs.
the next deck just to be
Yeah, just like I thought.
Oh,
The deck
lovely.
is totally underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to C deck.
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs, just like the floor above.
Hold on. These are kind of different. See? There's a card reader on the side.
Oh.
Another strange mark.
Taurus?
No, I
No.
don't think so.
Hey, look, it's Lotus's symbol.
Huh?
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it. That seems like.
So I said I love this fucking game.
Ouch.
These people are
was that
fucking
about the mark
savage.
I love that. That's
nothing.
funny.
This
Got
is a
him.
Mercury symbol.
Mercury.
The horns symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
Huh?
Hermes herpes. Whatever.
Hermes herpes.
What the fuck
If
you
we
yelling
can't
at
get this
me
thing to
for?
work, these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
Yes.
Lee?
I guess we can't get on then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now.
Okay. I'm gonna be right back because I need to go toilet real quick. So, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna vibe here on the Let's Chat.
Yeah, yeah.
And, the audio for this time is on. So, River, you can actually be heard. And you can talk to the chat for me. So, I will be right back.
Tell them about the pod. Shill the merch. There is no merch. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Sorry, I was a bit sidetracked for a second before, so I didn't start speaking immediately. I'm not even sure what to say. Follow the company Facebook. Okay, my cat's being a weirdo. And she's gone again. Like us on Twitter. We do have socials. You can follow. There's Twitter, Instagram, and all that stuff. Like and subscribe. Speaking of which, these streams do end up on YouTube. The first one is on Chaos's VODs channel on YouTube, so if anybody ends up missing out on certain parts of the stream, you're able to you're able to catch up. So don't worry about if anyone's missed out on certain parts of the stream, or if you think someone should see a certain bit or whatever. Keep feeding Chaos's addiction to sexy graphics. That's me. Give me the money. I'm kidding. What do you want, Coco? What? Cat is being a little twat. No. Nope, she's off again. Shield the computer. I need. I definitely need to help with computer. Yeah. We were just chatting shit. Sadie fucking gave her a good gamer girl PC. Ah!
You okay?
Yeah, just nearly had a head-on collision with a cat. She like jumped at my fucking chair. Like, I felt her like nearly scrape with my head. That was fucking terrifying. And also because of the weight distribution, she's pulling my chair back.
Oh, of course.
Because this chair doesn't have much stability, so...
No,
she's off again. The cat has got the major zoomies and big Angie time. I don't know. She's deciding to choose violence. Also, Denim is trying to convince me to show the computer. I need a lot of things, Denim. At this point, I have a fucking list of shit that I need. Not even kidding. I have a list. In fact, I could probably write a list with a good amount of
you do need a lot of shit. At the very minimum, a new graphics card. Or a CPU, sorry. That's the minimum.
Yeah, I need a new CPU at minimum. And that's... like... that could probably tide me over for a bit longer. But that's just not including, it's like, right, I need to do better on my PC. You need a 4090 and can't sell your kidney. Yeah, no. No, I can't do that. All I need to do is figure out exactly what I need, and then I can figure out what my target, my monetary target is.
Yeah.
Because if I can figure out what my monetary target is, I can, just kind of go, hey, can anyone spare some fucking change? Please? I'm gonna cry.
Okay. I'm gonna take us back onto the Let's Play since I'm back.
Yeah.
I hope everyone enjoyed talking to River.
How about this hallway on the left?
Whoa, there's so many doors.
Damn it.
Wanna bet how many will
The
actually
sun's
open?
gonna go down before we've done half of them.
I would guess 2.
Yeah, 2 sounds about right. At least on this side. I think it'd be 2 on both sides as well.
Oh, it could be, yeah. Oh, I'd love to
the
get a
sun
green
already
screen at some
set.
point, Dan. I'm not even gonna lie. I'd love to get a green screen.
I
Because-
don't need one.
Yeah, you don't. But the reason I'd like to get a green screen is that I could basically. My room also has like cupboards and stuff that people use, and a freezer that people use, and it's just more of a. If people need to go behind me, they basically have their own like kind of privacy essentially.
Yeah,
Essentially
that is
all I
true.
basically use it for. It's just like, oh yeah, no, there's not just a random person just walking behind me. That's like the only reason I'd have it
Yeah.
at this point.
I have a feeling
it's-
this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon.
That's even worse.
Well, we can come back to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Time to head back to the stair.
And now the right hallway.
There are doors here
Oh.
too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them.
All right, let's start with this one. Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to...
Oh wow.
Oh wow, what?
What?
We're just
Oh.
walking in.
Sup?
Oh, wow. 3, 7, and 8.
What the hell is this? This place is huge.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
It's an infirmary.
Is this a hospital?
It definitely has the smell.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical
Yeah, it's
tools.
probably the infirmary.
Yeah,
Hey,
beyond
look there. The 4
the
doors
on-site
at the
hospital
end.
essentially.
Now one
The
of them
left door
isn't
says 3.
numbered.
The second door is blank.
Would you
but the
prefer
third
lime
has a
soda
7.
or pineapple soda? Oh, As someone who has drunken both, I'm not the biggest fan of both, but if I had to choose, pineapple, because lime makes my throat go weird.
I'd have to do the same because lime. I can't stand the taste of lime. I can handle lemon. Can't stand lime. That's why I tend to have lemon and lime drinks. Because of lime. I can't stand lime. Pineapple usually tastes better.
That, and I have a funny, I'm gonna say a funny relationship with lime soda, because, basically, there used to be this type of drink I like, and it was apple, and, lime was also green. They were both green. Lime
Oh,
was obviously
God.
lighter. The thing is, Mum got lime thinking it was apple because it was green. And so I opened it thinking it was apple, and I got very disappointed by lime. So I'm not the biggest fan of it.
It's like the whole idea that I genuinely can't stand like raisins. I can't stand raisins at the best of times, but I also can't stand raisins because they constantly raisin cookies are a lie.
Yes.
They lied to me. No,
Okay,
I have
lemon
no I have
and
no grudge for
lime
people who
or
like.
orange and pineapple.
Oh.
Orange and pineapple sounds really interesting.
To be honest, orange and pineapple usually end up in other drinks too. You got like orange, pineapple, and they usually add like passion fruit and stuff too.
Yeah.
Nom nom nom.
Like, I would drink lemon and lime if it was like put in front of me, because it would be like Sprite. But orange and pineapple sounds a lot more interesting. And I like orange, so.
It's also more subdued taste. The
Mm.
lemon and lime is like harsher, and I always never can stand it.
Just orange and pineapple, I'd recommend, honestly. They balance decently. Yeah.
Makes me think of Fanta Fruit Twist.
And the rightmost door is
I
8.
love Fanta Fruit Twist.
There's no doubt.
I don't have
There
it
are
very
numbered
often, but
doors.
when I do, I remember just how much I love it. I'm like, so good.
Fair.
Why is the second door blank? That seems kind of strange, don't you think?
No
'cause
point
I
worrying
don't know.
about it right now.
Curiosity,
Let's see
who
if these will
voices
open first.
Santa?
I'm
Yes,
pretty sure
that
I
sounds like a
know
good plan.
who, but I can look it up um
To confirm.
to confirm. Yeah, forgot the name. He's voiced by Sean Chiplock.
Okay, it's just that his voice sounds familiar all of a
Ah,
sudden,
it's
and
no
I'm not quite
use.
sure why.
Well,
Uh,
of course.
Sean Chiplock has voiced a lot of people.
Ah, that
So
might be why.
If it was that
um,
easy to open these doors, what would be the point of the notary game? We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors won't.
let's
Wait a minute.
see.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember? The red at the central staircase? If no one was inside, it said vacant.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But this one,
There's nothing on it.
Right.
He voiced
I wonder
Takao
if it's
in
broken.
Kuroko no Basket.
Oh,
He voiced Takao. He's voiced a fuck ton of other people, but yeah, I knew that was one you'd probably recognize.
I'm trying
at
to
least in the
remember
dub.
Takao.
Trying to remember him in the dub. He also voiced someone in Mob Psycho 100, Keiji Mogami.
Okay, that
He's
would
what-
definitely be something I'd hear him from because I don't think I've watched the dub of Kuroko.
Only one
You
way
watched
to
a bit
find
of it,
out.
I remember.
A little bit, yeah. Not much
I remember
though.
because it was really strange to listen.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, he was in Danganronpa.
Oh,
He was
that
in
would
Trigger
make-
Happy Havoc. He was Kiyotaka Ishimaru.
that would be where I've heard him
Responding.
from before.
He was also in Persona 5 as Yuki Mishima.
Yuki.
He was also in V3, Killing Harmony as Monotaro.
Oh, bloody hell.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
Yeah,
None of
he's
them
in
are
quite
working.
a few
What does
games,
it mean?
to be honest.
Would you rather change all your bread or baked goods to a whole meal, or all water has to be flavored? Water be flavored.
Yeah, I'll say water be flavored.
One, I love my baked and bread goods. Thank you very much. And two, I don't like the taste of water, regardless. So having it flavored would just be a win.
Yeah, it's like that's like a win-win situation there. It's like my water is flavored and my bread is untouched.
But the water you use in these goods will be flavored. There's a thing
Yeah?
called having salt flavored water. It just tastes salty. Or flavored
So
salty.
for like, it's not the
Ta-da!
worst thing in the world. And also, certain flavors will overpower it anyway.
Yeah.
Certain flavors could be certain flavor. Basically, you'd have to, at most, you'd have to figure out what flavors will work best. For example, let's say you had like a strawberry flavored water. For example, let's hypothetically, you'd work with flavors that work with the strawberry flavored water.
Yeah. Or
I'm
if
pretty sure somebody
you can even have
has already
vanilla
done that.
flavored water and have vanilla ever so gently in the
Yeah, but it has a flavor.
yeah, but still.
Think about it.
Salt
Think
isn't a
that-
flavor, yeah, it's an
Yeah,
acid.
think
we
about
eat.
it. It's a
Technically,
flavor.
it's a fucking rock, but you can still taste it. So it is a flavor, and I like my
It's
salty
tiny.
food.
It's tiny ground rocks we sprinkle on our food because apparently we think it tastes nice,
Yes.
and it does. Nom nom nom.
I knew it. They're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
no, that's impossible.
It's from a previous nunnery game or something. Wholemeal is easy though. Wholemeal is like okay, sure. Wholemeal is easy, but also consider the fact that I like my bread to be untouched because the bread I like is very specific, and having it wholemeal, well, I understand it's healthy for you. There's a baguette that I like, and if it changed to wholemeal, it wouldn't be the baguette I like anymore.
Yeah, but
And I would
also,
be very upset.
For me, I'd be mad because whilst most of the time, 9 times out of 10, I tend to eat half and half because that's what my mum gets.
Fair.
So it's kind of partially wholemeal anyway. But like, I personally prefer white bread. I like
Yeah.
the taste of it. I like the texture of it. It makes me happy inside. Wholemeal texture is just off to me. I don't like it.
For me,
It
it's so
isn't,
much
like,
more firmer,
gut-wrenching or anything,
and I
but-
like soft bread. Wholemeal just has a lot more it's a lot firmer. While oat bread is
Fiber.
fattening and wholemeal just has more fiber. Yeah. Pretty much.
You really
It's
think
a little
Zero
bit more healthier
prepared
for you.
all of
That's
this
really it.
would make such a stupid, simple mistake?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working.
I believe the
My
bottom
cat
of the
has
device
just
has
decided
been
she
removed.
wants it in again.
That's the weird difference with the taste. Fibers wilding. Basically, yeah. It fucks with the texture and the taste, and I like my bread the way it is. Thank you.
Don't touch my bread. No touching. No touching.
What?
Snake!
Snake, hello? Why are you here? Hi?
Ace! Clover! 7!
How?
How did you end up here?
That's my line?
Perhaps we could exchange information.
Yeah, that's my life, motherfucker. Don't steal my shit.
There you have it. Our half of the story.
You didn't tell us.
Okay,
It's
let me see
not
if I got all
important.
this straight. When you guys got
What?
here, the bases for the Reds were already gone.
And you
There
looked
you
all
go.
over this room, but you couldn't find anything.
So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
I spoke to Jack real quick, BRB. Okay.
Goody.
So you went and had a look?
Yeah.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here.
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Why don't we check those 3 reds again, just in case?
You're right. Huh. There's a long, thin gap on the bottom. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
Well, what about that hallway over there? Isn't there anywhere else we can go?
No, there isn't. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Hospital rooms. That's what's behind all those doors?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however. I was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
I
Not
love that.
again. Those goddamn things are
I
everywhere.
mean, he kind of has to get the feel of it because he
Yeah,
can't
but it's the
see.
fact that he was gonna say, have a look at it, and that's the thing that I
So yeah, I was gonna
like,
have
I
a
had an
look,
experience-
feel of it because he can't see.
I did that when I was in the wheelchair, remember? Like, I used to go, oh, I'd walk over here, and then I stopped for a second, thought about it, and went, never mind. Like,
Wonder what they all
especially
mean.
if it isn't
While
If
we're
it isn't
asking
something
what
that's
things
happened your
mean,
entire
what's the
life,
deal with
like,
this room?
it's so easy to go, wait a minute. No.
I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
They'd have
well,
to.
I figure it's probably
Yeah.
a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The gigantic?
What is this gigantic?
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them.
Oh,
They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some
oh,
point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gordain bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking.
oh.
That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon
Fun.
enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself, which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. But the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical,
So you're saying this Lord Gordain bought this ship?
It would make sense.
yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
pipe down. Just pay attention. What, that's it?
Shut up and
Well, you got
shut up and
proof?
sit down.
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured.
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
I mean, considering everything, it would make sense. Especially, like, with how close it looks to the Titanic. You would think it makes sense to why you would think that.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Memory isn't back?
Yeah.
Your point being?
Wait, was I the only one that didn't know? Why?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you. Huh?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
Oh shit.
What?
No memories.
Oh there. Oh wow.
Huh. A bell.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway. 10, 11, 12. Huh, 12.
It's midnight. Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
4 rooms?
Oh
We just
wow.
have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
48?
There are
Jesus.
48 other rooms?
Maybe?
He's like, I don't fucking know.
All
That was a
right,
guess.
so everyone knows which area they're searching?
He pulled the number out
Yeah.
his ass. And he just
Yes.
admitted it. It's
We'll
great.
all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah, sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right.
Then let's
Yeah,
do
like
this.
what?
It's a 1. I better get back to the others.
I'm going to assume we didn't find anything of significance.
Huh? What are they doing over there? What happened, guys?
I like how Junpei is
look.
late to everything. Oh.
Vacant? Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well,
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red.
What?
Huh.
Let me see.
Hey.
You're right. It's in there. What about the other 2?
Jack says hi and wishes you luck with Math Titanic. Thanks. Tell Jack thanks for me. Also,
Just
tell them
saying.
hi.
Let me take a look. It's just as you said.
Oh shit, they're all vacant now.
All right, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
none.
Huh. Wait a minute. Where's Snake? Does that mean that he found them?
Where's the blind dude?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it. but nothing.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Maybe he's lost.
I mean, the guy is blind.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know
Yeah.
how he gets around in the first place.
No! That's impossible! Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see.
Fair, but people who can see can also get lost, though.
So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible.
Okay, how about we split up and look for him before Clover has a fucking breakdown?
I'm gonna go look for him.
Hey, hold on, Clover. Wait!
Oh, lovely.
Well, that didn't work. Damn it.
Fun.
What should we do now?
Look for
Well,
him.
The red
I
is
guess.
working now.
No! We're not leaving two people behind! We should go look for them!
Oh man, this ain't good.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Let's split up.
Okay.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
See you all later.
All right, we should go too.
Yes, let's go! But where should we start?
Let's see.
Casino, first class, whole way with all the rooms back to the large hospital room. We haven't been. Wait, no, casino. First class cabin. We haven't been to the casino, have we?
I don't believe so, no.
I say we just go top down.
How about the casino on B deck?
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
I don't know why you're
by
so
the way-
suspicious of Lotus. If anything, I'm surprised you're not more suspicious of the conspiracy theorist of
I've
June.
got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
Sure.
What
What's
is
up?
it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't
Okay.
we team up?
What?
Team up?
Yeah,
You realize we're
You need me
supposed
to
to be
explain
a
it to you?
team already, right?
I'm saying why don't we go through a numbered door?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8.
19. That'd make 8. Or that'd make 9.
Our digital root would be 1.
What? What?
Right,
8
so
plus 6. No, 5 plus 6 is 11. Plus 8, that makes
19.
19. Oh, I was thinking of 18. Yeah, fair.
But there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that easy? 7.
Oh, if we add 7, 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals 26. The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8. Wait a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
Well, why don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. And 1 plus 0 equals 1. The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am? Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we?
But we need to find a door that has the number 9. How the fuck do we get through the number 9 door when our total is 8? Da-da!
Then we wouldn't
Maths.
really be leaving them behind.
Like, her logic of going ahead and getting out of here makes sense, but very clearly it's been stated that there's a door that has the number 9 on it, and you have to go through that door to leave. If their
Yeah.
whole group makes 8 and they're the only group that's leaving, they can't make 9 to get out.
Don't
Little
try to
bit of
lie
an
to
issue
us.
there.
I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, you never know until you try.
No, you're not thinking this through.
Question, and how would we get out?
Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9.
Yes! Junpei! Finally!
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Yeah, that's right. The digital route for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
Unfortunate. That's all you have to say?
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
that's impossible. Are you being serious? And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors, right?
As
The
long
number
as we
9
make
isn't
18
going to be an
somehow.
exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh, wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail. Is that really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that?
Is he asking us? Like the player?
I don't know. Is he asking
That's
himself?
just...
You think I could have a moment alone? There are some things I need to think about.
Okay.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
No.
Yeah. Well, regardless, let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Yeah.
I like how June
Alright,
is staying
where
with
should we
us
go
the
next?
entire time.
Let's go take
As
a
I
look at
said,
the first
go
class
down the
cabin.
list.
It's really close.
Oh, hi, Clover.
Are you alright? Look, I know you're really worried, but...
Do you need a hug in this trying time?
Alone.
Hmm?
I said leave me alone!
I mean, when you mutter, no one can hear you, love.
You're so annoying! Just go away and leave me alone! Just looking at you guys is pissing me off!
Okay, someone has attachment issues to their brother.
Go away, okay? Just go somewhere else! Stop bothering me!
Why
are you still here? Did you hear me?
Huh?
Fine, forget it. If you
Alright.
Yeah.
Leave me alone!
really need
Okay,
to find
we'll
Snake.
leave.
Clover's
I
She's very
understand.
emotional.
She's emotional and she's missing her brother. But when people go, "Hey, you okay?" You one, snapping at them isn't gonna help your situation. 2, well, I understand as someone emotional, yelling at some people to leave you alone and then being upset when they do as you shout at them to, a little
I
bit
don't
dumb.
think she was upset at them leaving. She was just upset in general. I think that's what that was about.
I suppose.
So,
I don't think
where
she's
do you
actually
think we should
upset
go
at them
next?
leaving.
Yeah, well, we can't go to the casino. Well, we just been to the casino, so... What?
Why don't we go back to C deck? We can take a look at that hallway with all the rooms.
Okay, let's get going then.
Oh! Hey, Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there!
Let's go.
Hi, Ace.
Ah, hello there.
Hey, yes.
Snake is... Well, that's obvious, isn't it? I assume you haven't found him yet?
Yeah, doesn't seem like you're having any luck either.
I really wonder where he could have gone.
Well, wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as we can. For Clover's sake.
Yeah, she's kind of going off the rails.
Right.
Just a little tad.
By the way, do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings?
Why would you say that?
Why? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? They don't look alike at all.
Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't.
Siblings don't have to look exactly the same.
No, but most siblings tend to have a feature that makes them look that gives them a relation.
Fair.
Still,
So,
there are a
think
great
about
many
me and my
Who
siblings.
do not look like one another. It certainly isn't rare. At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible. The clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time. Very well. Let's get...
Where should we go next?
The only place you haven't gone is
Why
to
don't
the
we go
large
back to the
hospital.
big hospital room?
Okay, let's go then.
Hey, wait. That's...
Oh, for
Santa?
a second I thought it was like a picture of him lying on the floor with blood around him. No.
I thought he was like slumped against the wall with blood behind him. I was like, oh fuck.
Concerned for like a hot second and then it's like, no, never mind.
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too.
Who do you think did it?
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
8, the Snake, Lotus, 0, someone other than the 8 of them.
Hmm.
0? Since he's
I
the
assume so.
mastermind.
Yeah, it would make the most sense.
Or someone other than the 8 of them.
But who?
Oh, and this is like saying 0 is someone among them.
Yeah, because 0 says because it's like. Yeah.
I think it was probably 0.
Why?
Isn't that obvious? He's the guy who set this whole thing up.
You don't think that should mean the opposite? Seems to me like that means he didn't do it. I mean, who do you think took that stuff out in the first place?
Probably 0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And why the hell would he put them back in after he'd taken them out himself? It just doesn't make
Split
sense.
everybody
Why
up.
do all
Yeah.
that work?
Wait for
Could be
everyone
easy-
to leave, put it back in, and then fuck off himself.
And then it also plants seeds of doubt
guess
because
that
people
makes
think that,
sense.
oh, one person's lying.
Yeah.
But they don't know
So,
who.
What happened then? Who put that stuff back in the reds?
So, and one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Bingo! We have a winner.
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Because they would be 0.
But
Or at
why?
least in leagues with 0.
No idea.
Exactly.
Maybe if they come clean on that, it means we'd find out something else.
Something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding.
Hmm.
Of course, it could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
Which is extremely concerning.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah. Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You've gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
And who is it that Junpei currently trusts? Who is the one who I've been saying could very easily turn out to backstab us?
And that's that, I guess.
What was that upsetting look? Okay, so, we've looked everywhere. I guess we can, like,
Let's
check
go take a look
everywhere.
around the casino.
Okay.
We can, like, look again.
There's no one here. Let's try somewhere else.
Okay.
Let's go back downstairs and check out that hallway with all the doors. Oh, nobody's here. Let's look somewhere else.
But where?
Let's go check out the first class cabin.
Okay, I'm coming with you.
No one's here. Maybe we'll have more luck somewhere else. But where? Let's head back to the large hospital room.
May as well look
Alright,
around.
that's probably the best idea.
Like, re-look around since no one's gonna be
I
there.
don't think anyone is here.
Oh. I guess we just finished searching. Because there's not much we can do.
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched. And we can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here. We need to get moving.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right. We're not
Yeah,
gonna find
fortunately.
Snake. There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal. Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
What?
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes. You've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person out, then only 1 person will be left behind.
You're behind 3 people with 2 teams. I mean, there's 3 doors. There is 3 doors.
Yeah, but you don't have to go for all of them. You should go through at least one.
Hold on, there's 7 of us total. Oh yeah, you can't really gather into 3. Into 3 groups of 3.
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
2 people get left behind if we split into 5 and 2, and 1 person is left behind if we split into
We
3,
do 3 need to
1.
make a 9. We do.
I got that part. You can't go through the numbered doors with any less than 3 people. But if we split into 4 and 3, then why do 3 people have to be left behind?
Just run the numbers. Let's say we go through door 7 with 1, 4, 5, 6. Who's left over?
That would be 3, 7, 8.
What's the digital root for that?
Quick math. 15 plus 8, that's
3
9.
plus 7 plus 8 is 18.
Exactly. But door 9 isn't here, right? That means 3, 7, 8 won't be going anywhere. That was just an example, of course. There are a lot of different combinations, but the result will always be the same.
Will it though?
It doesn't matter which 4 it is. The 3 that are left over can't go through any of the doors. Go ahead and calculate it if you have the time. You'll see.
I'm now very curious if this is the case. Okay, I have
Yeah.
oh,
This is big brain time.
big brain time. Okay, so we have 1,
It seemed
3,
accurate.
4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We need to make 12 for 13 for that 3. It was 7 and 8. So we need to make 17 and 16. Oh, trying to make the 12? Well, trying to make any of these would be really difficult. 8, 7, and 1 would make the 16. 8, 7, 1. 6, 5, 11. 6, 5, 11, 3. Well, 3 or 4. That's 7. That'd make 18. Oh, okay. I think. Okay, I see what's going on. There.
Anyway, that's how it is. Now, if we can get back to my proposal, we only have to sacrifice 1 person if we split into 3, 3, and 1.
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution. If the other 6 are to survive, then 1 person has to sacrifice themselves.
No, that's too cruel.
What's so cruel about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan? Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant. We shouldn't sacrifice anyone!
I told you, that's impossible. Wake up.
Whoa, whoa. Calm down, you two. Look, what Lotus is trying to say is you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
It's actually a case of trying to get as many people through with a minimal amount of essentially damage or casualties.
Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote.
But what about the case of, like, what if the person who is voted out isn't, like, or is needed to be dragged through? Because numbers.
What do you think?
Well, unless have tough shit, they're kind of stuck here either way.
I'm not asking you. Shut up.
Oh, wow, rude.
What about you, Sam?
Fucking, I don't need to care about your shit, dude.
Well, I agree, I guess.
Alright, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Huh, glad to see you get it. If I can get 1 more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover?
Clover's more likely to want to stay behind because of Snake.
Hey, Clover. Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors.
That is impossible. As long as that could be made, it doesn't matter. No, but as long as but 2 groups both need to make it through 2 different doors. So the person who gets left behind can't be a number that needs to go through 2 of those doors. So say Clover, we needed a 4 to get through door 7, for example.
Yeah, but
if
that,
we
you can
choose
make
to
up
leave
the
Clover,
difference. You can make up the difference for different numbers, though.
fair, but it's just
It's not as simple as that. It's a lot of math.
yeah. It's a lot of math. There would be a lot of papers if I were involved with this. It'd be like, oh, hold on, I need to make a notebook with papers so I could write down all this math.
We've searched everywhere, but we didn't find it. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow?
Either that or he's died.
Let's go look for
Just
him.
make 12, door 3.
If we sacrifice one person, then we can go look for him. You agree with me, right?
Wow! Fucking master manipulator here.
Okay.
It's kind of like
The motion carries.
it's kind of like what is
let's
she
start
gonna
a vote
do?
too.
Either she's gonna abandon her, or
That
she's
won't
gonna
be
take her with
necessary.
her.
I will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
But Ace is useful. Ace.
Hey, Ace, what are you doing? No, Ace.
What are you saying? No, you can't do that. That won't solve anything.
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
I trust you. Each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me.
Aww.
There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you
Aw.
don't come out.
At least he trusts us.
If we go through it,
You.
You won't be able to return, correct?
yeah.
True. But that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship.
What?
Please, I beg you. Ideally, within the time limit Zero has given us.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no way we could get back in time. We've only got 5 hours left. We
If
don't even
that.
know where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then, perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me? Or perhaps you would be willing to leave June behind? You see, there's no other choice. Then I see we've come to our conclusion. Go on.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Don't worry yourselves about me. Go, quickly.
No one likes it.
Let's accept his kind offer then.
Jesus Christ, I don't like
I think
Lotus.
This is the best for me.
I'm starting to really not like
Perhaps
her.
I'll be
I
able to
understand
take a nap.
why, and I understand the logic behind it. He understands everyone's emotional way. He does.
It may be my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
And opts to sit out there.
Well, what are you waiting for? We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
7.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa?
I have to find my brother.
Wait, all of you. There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. Right, Jumpy? Say something.
Yeah, let's think. There's gotta be another way.
Fine. Forget about it. I'll figure it out on my own.
I mean, if you could figure it out, that'd be great, but really.
Ace! Come on, Ace. Please stand up. You can't give up yet.
Is there like a possibility of like finding the watch of the 9 dude and just use that?
We just have to sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way.
We have
can
5
all
hours,
get out
love.
of here.
Ace? Ace?
What happened? Ace, say something.
I'm alright.
How are you all right?
Ace is 1, yeah? Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
A syringe? Soparil beta. What does this do? Did you use this?
Yes. It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
Anesthetic?
I found it earlier while we were searching the hospital rooms. I thought it might be useful later. I didn't think I'd be using it on.
So if he had 9 plus 1 means he'd just be still 1. Ah, but think of plus 2 for Snake. If they manage to find Snake and Snake manages to find that plus 2, that'd be 3. They would be able to get they'd be able to get out.
Why did you do this?
What's my plan is that Snake could be like, you know what, I'm gonna walk this way, and I go, oh, I found this thing. This is 9. Okay, leisurely making his way back because motherfucker just seems like the kind of guy to just walk around and not care, and just like, oh, okay, where did everyone go? Oh, hi, Ace. Yeah, I have this thing. Let's go. It's just 3. It would make sense.
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap.
Fair.
I really am.
Old man is tired.
Old man is tired.
Ace.
TM. The willing jaunt of a man that's walked into things a lot. Yes. That would be Snake.
Is there something you want to say? I just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
No, don't, Ace.
You feel warm, so comfortable.
Let the guy sleep,
I
June.
think I'll have a
He's
nice
old.
dream.
Let him sleep.
Ace! Ace!
He's not dead.
Nap time.
Let's get him up on a bed.
He's not dead. He's just asleep. ZZZ.
Well, we
yes.
really don't have a choice
Yeah,
now.
no time.
We can't let his sacrifice go to waste, right?
Like
Well-
you even mean that.
You say something?
Oh.
Nothing.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Huh?
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Ah, yes. Yes, that's true.
All pile out.
Enough of this screwing around. Let's
Let's
decide.
go, bitches.
You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
I want door number 8. It's the same number as my bracelet number.
Got it. You're 8. You're next, 7. Which one do you want?
I'll take 7. I can't get along with that old lady.
Fair.
What did you just say?
Who, me? I didn't say nothing.
Oh, you're gonna get it next time.
In my
Alright,
defense,
who's
I would
next?
also like to go with 7.
Junpei, which door do you want?
7's great.
7.
I think I'm gonna go with door 7.
I'd rather speak with 7 than with Lotus. Lotus is smart, but she has a bitchy attitude, and it's
7
grating.
it is.
Yeah.
7's just great.
That means June's got to go through 8.
Oh.
What? Why?
What?
If the 6 of us are gonna keep going without leaving anyone behind, there are only 3 ways we can do it. Have 3, 5, and 8 go through 7, and 4, 6, and 7 go through 8. 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8. Or 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8. There are no other combinations. In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors.
Oh
Get it
no!
now?
Fun!
Oh no! You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
Sure.
Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up, but only for a while. This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember? We got split up then too, but we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Yeah, they'd have
Yeah,
to be.
they'd have to be.
Probably.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
Because the only other thing we have anything to base off has been the first set of doors, and we connected up, so best way to assume is that we're gonna connect up somehow. Stop being a clingy girlfriend when you're not even dating the guy. Ah. If the next lot is
like a
4 to
decade.
6 hours long, then maybe, yeah.
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9.
Yeah.
In other words, the game would end right here.
Pretty
Zero's
much.
been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible.
Also true.
He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
And the way a puzzle works is that you have to account for a lot of misunderstanding and logical leaps. Yeah, that also works.
You guys are done, right?
Sancha, that's a mood. Like, you guys are done already,
Anyway,
right?
That's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 8 and Clover can take 7.
Oh yeah, I get the
Any
emotional
problems
one.
with that, Clover?
Whatever.
All right, we're ready to go then. Let's move.
Let's go.
June is very unhappy.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We need to run.
Fucking run, motherfuckers, run.
Grabbing Clover
open.
and fucking booking
Let's
it.
do this!
Hurry!
Run, run, run.
June.
Jumpy.
What the hell are you doing, Junpei?
Fucking hurry the fuck up.
Yeah, fucking move. Junpei.
Fucking dumb bitch.
Only 81! No time to waste, guys! Let's get...
Run, run.
Look, the door on the left.
Yay.
It stopped. This is the second time we've gone through one of these numbered doors, but whew, you never really get used to it.
I would have thought a guy your size would have bigger balls than that.
Jesus Christ!
She was ruthless. I love her.
Clover, I'd be very...
What?
Clo-
What the hell did you just say? Say it again! I dare you!
Lord.
You have no...
You little... You wanna die?
I'd like to see you try.
You fucking brat. Alright, let's go!
Hey, calm down, guys.
He's about to
This isn't
throw
the time
down
for-
with a
Right,
middle
listen,
schooler.
she's a girl like half your size, who
And
right
half
now
his
is
weight.
very like she's being bitchy for no reason. Don't listen to her. It's not
It's not
worth
gonna
it.
do us any good.
And also, Clover, stop trying to pick fights with people. For
Yes.
fuck's sake.
Wait here for a minute, all right? I'm gonna go see if there are any other doors.
Don't
You don't-
kill
don't-
each other.
Don't. It's literally
We
don't
just
kill
came
each other
through this
while I'm
door.
gone.
Ah, and of course it's shut tight. There's a short hallway on the left here, and an iron wall. I doubt I can get through it.
This door's the only option we've got, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
Hey, something's written on the door. On that iron plate.
It says operating room. If this thing's telling the truth, there could be body parts inside here.
Well, this is probably not going to be.
I mean,
pleasant.
it's right next to the hospital, so it
Well,
would make
there's
sense.
No point to standing around. Might as well go in and see what's waiting for us.
Oh boy.
What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. Let's just go. Huh?
What the hell is this?
Why don't we take a look?
Hey, Clover!
Oh no. Oh no.
Clover!
Concern.
Hey, what's wrong?
What the
That is a
hell
mannequin.
this?
Is this a corpse?
That is a mannequin.
We should probably take a closer look.
Yeah.
Also, they can't quite see at the same distance we can.
This is...
A mannequin.
Hell, that's just a huge doll or something.
Let's just hope it doesn't move.
Doll? You're right. It's only a doll.
Okay,
Man,
Clover, don't
That
panic.
really scared me.
Fair.
Well, considering you're expecting a body, the first thing you see is a body-shaped thing. You're like, fuck!
True, that is fair.
Here's the shit at
I
you.
guess it would have been weird if you actually had any balls.
Shut it! Don't you start with me, fatty.
Okay, now that's just rude. He isn't fat, he is pure muscle.
Oh, what's this? You want a piece of me, short stuff?
Yeah,
Oh,
bring
god
it
damn
on,
it.
you
You're a
whale.
grown-ass man
Oh,
fighting with a girl
goodness.
who is at best you're like teens.
Like, honestly, oldest? 19. But she
Yeah.
looks like she could be a very small 19-year-old, like me.
Yeah.
But the thing is, she looks like she's just walked out of middle school, so...
Hey, guys, not again, okay? Seriously, knock it off. Jeez. Anyway, it looks like he's got
Are you
something
glad
the two
that
of
we
you
went
could stand to
here?
have a little more of. I'm talking about a heart.
Huh? Oh, this?
Yeah,
Why would there be a heart in a doll?
I don't think it's a doll.
You think maybe it's like a medical mannequin or something?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's got more personal uses?
Okay, ew.
The fuck,
Anyway,
dude?
how about we take a look around
Anyway.
this place?
Like-
Let's go.
Like,
Continuing.
he couldn't help himself, could he? He's like, I have to make the joke. I have to make the joke. It's right there.
Okay.
To be honest,
thing.
if he wouldn't make the joke, someone else probably would have.
There's a lot to explore, good lord.
Woohoo!
Seek a way
Exploration.
out. Let's go.
Exploration, searching, finding.
John. I like that they named the fucking Joel or doll John.
Someone named it. Someone named it. I don't know who. Zero named it? Maybe?
Maybe. Kilogram. It's a weight. Yeah, a scale. Yeah. Medical mannequin with his guts showing. Ew, gross. There's a slit in this guy's chest? Oh. Huh. Yeah.
Alright, we need to fit something into a hole.
Two seem to be useful. Lovely.
Ooh, scalpel. Yoink.
Anything else here?
No.
Specifically a lung. Yes. Can we...
I don't think we can use that on it.
Ah.
I think... Yes.
Fake chest! Supposed to use here some of the glows to protect bacteria, boily thingy over here. Different kinds of medicine. Oh, big medical words I don't understand. Those are empty. Whoa! Another medical mannequin. This one's a chick. She has a name too. Lucy. Poor thing. I mean...
I suggest you gather all the parts first and we'll
Yeah.
move from there.
It's a heater. There's nothing inside. Kosher first steps. But hey, I think that's what we could use. Fake organ! That's... Or... The organ is Oregon.
Like, you could do that.
Right. Pipe going outside. Oh, well, hey! The play. I can't read that.
Preparation room, but the R looks strange.
Okay. Chemical room. Door we came through. And they're nodding awesome. Okay. Okay. Apparently his name is John. Wait, I have an idea. Ah. Way! Way! Oregon key!
Hey!
Yay! Oh, lovely. Piece of paper. What's this? Medical record. Hey!
Ooh.
Cool. Oh. White light at the top is glowing. Aren't lit.
Okay.
Huh.
So it looks like that's gonna be some kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, I see. I see.
When you when you activate the lights, it'll open up these lockers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Found a beaker. Yes, can we take the beaker, please?
No, I think we need to find something to fill it up with.
But I'm tired. This is preparation room. Light bulb.
I love how you click the light bulbs every single time. Without fail, you're like, I must click the light bulb.
Okay. There's... Oh! Okay!
Yay!
Iron 1... Iron 1, Salt 2, Water 3, Carbon dioxide, question mark, ammonia, question mark, ethanol, question mark. Probably. Blue liquid, a red liquid.
Red liquid.
And we can
Ooh.
use red and blue to make purple.
Yay!
Cool, okay. Something stinks coming from this bottle. NH3. Of course, stinks is ammonia. Ah!
Yeah, ammonia has a distinct
Yeah.
smell to it.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about the bottle. It says that it's ethanol. That's right. It's pretty much what booze is made of. Nah, I won't. It might say that's what it is on the label, but there could be anything in there. Yeah. CO2, carbon dioxide. Why don't you just say water? Bottle of iron powder. Fe, or Fe, stands for iron. We could pour salt on them. It's salt! Do you think 7 would shrivel up if we put it on him? Rude! Okay.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Let's
thing
do this first. Okay. Let's go red, and then we'll put in the blue. Okay, it turned red. Forget about. Did you hear that just now? Wait. Oh! Big
Leg.
right leg. Leg.
Leg.
Right. Blue liquid. Blue now. A leg.
Leg.
Right, we need to combine red and blue first. Oh? Can we not combine?
Oh no, put them both in?
Red. Aha!
Yeah!
That works.
There we go.
You combine to make the purple one. Yep. We now have a purple. We now have a bowl of purple liquid. Big stomach. So we pretty much have everything. Because we have 2 legs, stomach, chest. All we need is a right arm. I think.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh look, it has a.
Oh, we can't.
It has a
Okay.
different key. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Wait.
I don't think you can put anything down yet.
Ugh. Fine.
Yeah, fine. I'll go into the room.
Oh, we're gonna need to do this first. And it'll probably be like the other arm. Yes.
Yeah, probably.
We know, we know. Carbon dioxide is blank, ammonia blank, ethanol blank.
So.
Would carbon dioxide be 4, ammonia be 5, and ethanol be 6 since it's 1, 2, 3?
No, I think it's using iron, salt, and water as parts of the mathematical equation.
Ah, okay.
So iron is Fe is one could only one atom.
Well, salt.
NaCl.
Okay, so carbon dioxide, CO2. Salt and water? Can you make anything on this side from anything from here?
I don't know. I don't think so. But you want to try the 456? We can try it, but I don't know if it'll amount to anything. I think that seems a bit too easy.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yes, oh my god, shut up. 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, no. Is it locked? Oh yeah. I like how they tell you each and every time. Okay. Are we adding everything together?
Right, so we've got NaCl, 1 sodium, 1 chloride atom. Okay, so if salt is sodium chloride, so it's 1 sodium atom, 1 chloride atom.
This requires chemistry, and I am not good at science.
Well, it tells you, so let's go through each of them. Let's off iron powder on the shelf.
Okay, I'm gonna write down notes. So iron powder is just Fe, and we know that's 1, because iron powder was 1. 1 atom is still a molecule. Salt, 1 sodium.
1 sodium, 1 chloride.
1 sodium.
So 1 salt, 1 chloride.
1 chloride equals salt. Okay. Oh.
That's not with 2 carbon atoms.
Ah! Fucking help. I'm clicking on everything. So, ethanol, 2 carbon atoms. Okay, I get it. I can't cheer in my own fucking channel. I wasn't clicking to cheer. Ah! 6 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. NH3. NH3. Ammonia is made of... The ammonia is 1 nitrogen and 3 hydrogen. Canister of carbon dioxide, CO2, H2O, 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen, yeah. No, 1 hydrogen, 2 oxygen. Okay. No. That doesn't help explain. CO2, carbon, oxygen, 1 carbon atom, 2 oxygen atoms.
Okay. Yeah, basically this part of science is like a mathematical equation of itself, and it's really weird. Science is math, but like extra steps. Right, so
I wonder what the numbers go after carbon, ammonia, and ethanol. Oh, I'd love to know too. Carbon dioxide. I'm just gonna say 3, ammonia 4, and ethanol being 6, 7, 9.
try it. No harm in fucking give it a go. Yes, we know.
Yes.
Blah blah blah.
3, 4, and 9.
Yeah!
Holy shit! I literally was just like, hold on, iron is 1 because it only has 1 molecule. Salt is 2 because it has 2 molecules. Water has 3 and it has 3 molecules. So I was like,
it's the amount of molecules you're
molecules.
looking at.
fake right arm and a fake heart.
Yay!
I actually managed to figure that out.
Yeah,
I am
that's
legitimately
probably best.
surprised at myself.
Fucking good on you.
Hey, Seven, what's up?
Oh, well,
Is that a medicine bottle?
I got curious about it.
Ethylene diamine tartrate?
Yeah, that's right. CDT.
What kind of medicine is that?
It's not medicine. I think it's an industrial strength detergent.
Why would I have something like that here?
Well, probably to clean stuff up.
Probably,
What
yeah. Clean
Fuck
what
if
up?
I know. It looks like it's cleaned my brain up.
You remember something?
Yeah. Well, I remember a story about EDT. Happened about 50 years ago. There was this factory somewhere in America making big old EDT crystals. They were making it to sell as an industrial strength cleaner, like I told you before. But a year after the factory started up, something strange started happening with the crystals they were building. Water molecules started attaching themselves to the EDT crystals. This made them into a sort of mutation of the original crystals, called a hydrate. Once the crystals turn into a hydrate, though, it's useless as a cleaner. The factory had to just dump the crystals. As a hydrate, they were useless. But it didn't end there. After that day, the same thing started happening in EDT factories everywhere, even ones nowhere near that first American factory.
Oh, so it's a lot like the other one, where they were talking about, like, glucose, I think it was? Or
Yeah, glycerin.
Just fucking crystallizing. And then it started crystallizing everywhere.
They'd been making crystals the same way, with the same materials and the same equipment and environment. But now, all of a sudden, every single crystal they formed turned into a hydrate. In fact, ever since that day, no factory anywhere has been able to make a pure EDT crystal. Even in EDT research done years before, they'd never gotten a hydrate. After it happened at the first factory, it was like...
That is weird.
How do you say it?
Like the molecules were communicating with one another, transmitting information in a way humans couldn't perceive. This phenomena spread throughout the world, right?
Yeah, that's it exactly. But how did you know?
Because my seemingly girlfriend who isn't a girlfriend is a conspiracy theorist and was talking about this.
I heard another story, kind of like that one.
When?
In the freezer.
What?
Yeah, June told me.
Ice that doesn't melt at room temperature, huh?
That sounds familiar?
Yeah, hold up. I feel like I can remember something. It's right there.
Do you?
Know something about know about Ice 9.
Do you know about Ice 9?
Like asking, oh, do you know something about it? Wouldn't help, but like actually saying the word of what it is might actually help like jog his memory.
Ice 9? Ice 9. Ice. That's it. I remember now. That woman, she's on this boat.
That woman?
What?
Alice!
Who?
Who's Alice?
Come on, the woman who won't melt at room temperature.
What?
Huh?
You know
Hi,
how the
Coco.
Titanic sank on April 15th, 1912, right?
Yeah, more than 1,500 people died. Worst maritime accident in history. What about it?
Did you hear about the boat that was sent to collect the dead bodies?
I think that was the RMS Carpathia, right? It was a cruise liner, just like the Titanic.
No, that was the ship that picked up the survivors. The ship that collected the dead bodies was the CS McKay Bennett. The McKay Bennett showed up on April 17th, 2 days after the accident.
Oh,
It set out
shit.
from Halifax, a port in Canada, and recovered 306 bodies. The
Fun.
Atlantic that far north was really cold. It would have to be for there to be icebergs and stuff. Anyway, the bodies they pulled out of the water were frozen solid.
This isn't a very nice story. So, what happened next?
Well, they say the McKay Bennett recovered something more than just dead bodies. There were various bits of stuff floating around in the water. Things the drowned had carried with them, or stuff that dislodged as the ship sank. One of the things they found was a coffin.
A coffin?
Yeah, a wooden one. The craftsman who made it must have been pretty skilled. It wasn't just a wooden coffin. It was all wood, no nails, no reinforcements, no gaps in the wood anywhere. The thing was airtight. The crew got pretty curious about what might be inside it and opened it up. They had to get a wedge and hammer it open. It was so well made. Inside, they found a woman. Or
Oh,
I guess
so
you
that's
should say
this is
they
another
found a
person
dead
telling us
body.
about the same story.
Her hair was thick and black, and her skin rich brown with no blemishes or signs of decomposition. They say that she looked gorgeous, like a goddess. She was obviously dead, but everyone who looked at her said she just looked like she was sleeping. Her skin was so lifelike, she looked like she might wake up any minute. And she didn't. Like the rest of the bodies they found, she was frozen solid. Eventually, the McKay Bennett finished searching and returned to Halifax. The 306 bodies were unloaded and taken ashore. However, it was warm enough that they began to thaw. They say that the stink was horrible. But there was one body that didn't thaw, and that was...
The girl in the coffin!
That's right. Everybody thought for sure that she'd melt and start to rot like the rest of them eventually. But weeks passed and nothing happened. Then a month passed. And another. it was summer, and she was still frozen solid. After a while, people started to say she was some sort of miracle. Rumors about her started to spread. People came to visit Halifax from all over. After a while, people started to call her All Ice. Alice.
Okay, that's a fair name. That's fair.
Of course, those rumors didn't last long.
Why?
Well, she up and disappeared.
What?
One day Alice was there, the next day she wasn't.
Someone just stole a body.
They say
Okay.
someone snuck into where they were keeping her and stole the body. With the body gone, the rumors followed pretty quickly. After a while, no one remembered her. You might be able to find something about her if you could find a newspaper from back then, but that's about it.
Wait, you just said that she was on this boat.
Yeah, I did. Alice has got to be somewhere on this ship.
Now why the hell would you say something like that?
Because I know.
And just what is it you know?
What happened to Alice after she was stolen?
Alright, tell me. What happened to Alice?
Well, around that time, the word was that there was a special black market in New York. All millionaires from all over the world. I've heard that Alice went up for auction there. The person who won the auction was Lord Dashiell Gordain.
Oh. And the ship was bought by Lord Gordain.
You've heard that name before, right?
Yeah.
Lord Gordain.
Oh, wow.
Oh, isn't he the guy who bought the Gigantic? The Titanic's sister ship?
Yeah, that's him. Although I guess he hadn't done that yet.
What do you mean?
Gordain bought Alice in 1912. 4 years later, in 1916, he bought the Gigantic. And he hid Alice somewhere on the Gigantic. But nobody knows where.
So if this is the Gigantic, Alice
He died
has
in
to be
1931.
somewhere.
And apparently he died without ever telling anyone where Alice was hidden. However...
However, what?
Well, he did have one close friend who asked him, "Where is Alice?" And he said, "Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the Gigantic."
So the library?
What the hell is that? Is it some kind of riddle?
Your guess is as good as mine.
The Forest of Knowledge generally means a library.
So that's it. Whatever you think, I believe it. She's hidden somewhere on the Gigantic. In other words, she's hidden somewhere on this ship.
If this is actually the Gigantic.
Hey, what are you two doing over there? Stop wasting time and get over here.
Okay, we're coming.
Jeez.
Yeah, so anyway, that's the story. It might be useful someday. Don't forget it.
Someday, sure.
Alice. Huh.
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. They say that she was frozen. The story says that
Okay,
even
we've
though it was
heard this, we heard this,
Then was
we've
that
heard this.
Egyptian priestess, Alice? Did the water in her body become Ice 9?
That would make sense if if like she froze because it was Ice 9, which is why she didn't melt.
No, there's no way somebody like that could exist.
Okay. Wait. If I just start combining. I can't combine things yet. Oh, okay, I just had to click on Lucy. Combine!
Woohoo!
Oh, that's interesting. 2 medical mannequins. You can switch the body parts by selecting the parts you want to switch out. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, I am so close. Oh my goodness. I am so fucking close. No. Okay. Fine, if I just switch everything back to the original. Okay, 53, 51. So that goes down by 0.2. That goes down by 0.5. 0.6. 0.4. And 0.5. Huh. Okay, no, wait. There we go. Oh, that raised. Okay, 5, 2, so that's a 3. Okay, this is getting confusing.
Right, so the numbers you're looking for are...
Oh. I've gotten a notification. Oh, friend is streaming.
Oh.
Okay.
What are you yelling at me for? I'm getting meowed at.
Okay, so the arm is 5 grams. Chest is 0.2. Oh, 0.5, 0.2. 0.6 is the stomach. One leg is 0.4, the other leg is 0.5. And we need to even it out to preferably
Have you tried swapping them all? See what that does.
Oh!
Oh, I didn't realize that would actually work. What?
Came from John's operating table. We should check it out. Okay. Then on the scale. We got a key!
Woo!
Jupiter key! Okay, thank you, River, for the suggestion.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, what's up?
Where's Clover?
Huh?
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Okay.
Sure thing.
Hey, Clover. What's wrong? Come on. Let's get out of here. What are you doing? Did you want to come back here and say goodbye to John? Hey, Clover. Can you hear me?
Do you want to say goodbye to John?
My brother might be dead.
Oh.
Huh?
That's why we couldn't find him. If he's dead, I'm going to be next.
What
are
makes you
talking
think
about?
that?
What's wrong with you?
What do you want to do? Give her the full
Give her the full leaf
clover.
clover, that'd be cute.
It's in my pocket somewhere. A 4-leaf clover. Hey, did you know? Each leaf means something. Hope, faith, love, and luck. That's what a 4-leaf clover stands for. Take it. Use it as a good luck charm. Listen to me, Clover. No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love. If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck. Snake, I mean, your brother, he's not dead. He's alive, somewhere. I'm sure of it. You've just gotta believe in that.
I mean, he's blind. I'm going to say he's pretty fucking resilient.
And
I have a feeling he would be able to defend himself surprisingly well. Even
And
if
it's
he
like,
is blind.
Yeah, and just because he's missing does not mean he's dead.
Yeah,
You
it
don't
doesn't
know.
automatically mean. Like, hell, he could have probably gotten lost. Or walked backwards and retraced his steps.
Thank you.
Aww.
Seven's waiting for us at the exit.
Wait, before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you.
And
What's that?
up?
What do you think when you hear the word experiment?
One of two things. A test. Or, Like a chemical experiment, generally.
What?
Oh. I guess it was just a coincidence then. I mean, that you knew about the four-leaf clover.
What?
Look, I'm sorry. I don't want to be a jerk, but you are making less than no sense right now.
Oh, no. It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Okay,
don't
come
do
on,
that.
Clover, let's
You really
go.
think I could just drop this? What is this experiment you were talking about?
Promise you won't tell anyone?
Hi, thermal.
Cross my heart.
Really?
Really?
I
Pinky
can
promise.
trust you, right?
Of course you can.
Okay then, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what happened on this ship 9 years ago.
What?
Wait. On this ship?
Yeah, this ship. It was an experiment to test some sort of psychic thing. Communicating through these fields that you can't see.
Well, I think I see where the fucking constant of, things from one thing and knew to do it the same and never even were near each other, etc., etc.
Fields that you can't see?
Like, think about this. This is John, right? But is he really John?
Huh?
Isn't this like Locke's socks? Or the ship of Theseus? You don't know? You haven't heard of those paradoxes?
No, not me.
No?
Really? Okay,
You've never heard
well,
of the
pay
ship of
attention
Theseus?
then. This is how Locke's socks works.
No, Yeah, no.
Lock socks is pretty much the same concept. She'll explain it.
Let's say I've got a pair of socks. They're my favorite socks. One of them gets a hole in it. What would you do if that was your sock, Junpei?
Patch it up.
Well, I guess I'd patch it up. Get some cloth and close up the hole.
But what if another hole opens?
I'd add another patch, I suppose.
What if another hole opened after that?
Another patch?
Well, let's say you just keep adding new patches until eventually the original cloth of the sock is totally gone. Once you get to that point, can you really say they're the same socks you started with?
Fair. At that point,
Is the-
after like 2 holes or 2 to 3 holes, I'd throw them out.
So that's the Lock Socks thing?
Yeah, the ship of Theseus is a lot like it. The ship of Theseus. If you keep fixing the damaged parts of a ship, eventually it ends up with none of the parts it started with. Can you really say that ship is the same one you started with? And what if you took all the old parts from the first ship and built another one somewhere else? Then which ship is the real ship of Theseus? The one you repaired, or the one you built with all the original parts? Hey, do you think it's
Yeah.
the same?
That's how the ship of Theseus works.
Uh-huh.
Which ship is the original ship? Is it the one that you've repaired or the one that you've made out of the old parts? Are they both the same ship? Are they both... Are neither of them
way
it?
I see it is that, well, the thing is, a sock and the ship is different, because unless, like, when fixing a ship, you would use, a similar kind of wood, right?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't, if you say you use spruce wood, you wouldn't use, like, oak or mahogany.
Yeah, well that's the way Lock Socks is a slightly different thing. Where it doesn't have an extra sock. It's just like, well, if you've replaced all the cloth of a sock, is it still the same sock?
No, but it's different with the ship, because, you can't exactly get the same exact cloth for the sock. But for a ship, you can get basically the same exact
But
wood
there's
type.
still different parts. They're still different parts. They're still not the same parts the ship started with.
But
So
the
is it
thing
the
is,
same
you
ship or
wouldn't
not?
end up changing and repairing a whole ship. There would still
That's
be
not the
some bits
point.
of the original
That's
ship.
That's not the point. That's not the point. You're thinking about it in a... You're not thinking about it in the sense of the question. It's a hypothetical question of if you replaced an entire ship piece by piece over time, which isn't likely because...
You would never have to replace every single piece.
Yeah, but that's not the point. That's not relevant. It's, if you did, would it be the same ship or not?
But the fact is that I had never cut. Like, I understand it's just a hypothetical. But
That's the whole
fact
point.
Comes
You're
to
thinking
the point that it'll never come to that point.
Yeah, you're thinking. That's why you need to ignore that part of it.
But
Because
my
that's not the
brain
point of the
won't
question.
ignore that because the hypothetical is just dumb.
But that's not the point. The point is if it's right. Let's try something a bit easier. A PC. We'll use it with a PC, right? If I decide right now, right this minute, to slowly start replacing parts of my PC, which is what I want to do, right?
Yeah.
Would it be the same PC after it's done? If I did all of it, would it be the same PC?
I would have no fucking idea because it'd be a
That's
case
the point.
of yes and no. You can't. There is no definitive answer
That's
for
the
this.
point. That's the point of the question. That's literally a point. You've got it on the nail on the head. That's the point. People
I
have
hate
different
this.
answers.
I don't
People
like
have,
this.
People have different answers to the question.
It's
Some
a
people
dumb
might say
hypothetical, and I hate it.
it's a whole part of the brain thing. It's like, oh, is it the same thing or is it different? It's like, well, some people might say, well, it's the same because it's mine.
Is this John?
Or, oh no, it's different because it's different parts. It really depends on who you ask. That's the
John's
whole
head
point.
and heart are
There's no
both
definitive
his.
answer.
But apart from those and a single arm, the rest of his body was once Lucy's.
We're just like these mannequins. Think about it.
Oh yeah, you'll love this bit.
The cells in our body change every day. Old ones die and new ones are born. Maybe
Yeah.
part of my arm is made of stuff from a fish I ate once.
Yeah, our bodies constantly, like, get rid of old
Yes,
cells and make new
Most
ones.
cells
Are
in
we
our
still the same?
bodies die after like 7 years.
Yeah.
But get replaced by the cells in our bodies that make new cells. Fun fact, it's not the entire body that like basically sheds away after 7 years. Because basically your brain cells, the cells for your brain, they don't decay, because if they decayed, you start losing your basically memory functions, everything. So
yeah, that's the one thing that
technically
keeps us
it's
the same.
funky when it comes to like Alzheimer's and like general memory loss, but still.
Yeah, but it's a similar concept with the mannequins, isn't it? Their
Are
brain.
you when your body changes? Yes, because there's a thing called the brain.
Yeah, which
It's
in
piloting
that
a
regard,
flesh suit that constantly changes.
yeah, but it's the same idea. We're constantly changing. We're not the same person we were a couple. We're not the same. We're not technically the same person that we are 2 seconds ago.
Fair, but that's because the human body grows.
Yeah,
I mean,
and that's
you're not
the
the same
point.
as
It's
you
the
are
whole
like
point
a
of
month ago
changing.
because both your mental state and your physical state change.
Exactly.
But
That's
we're
the point.
still us because we have a label that doesn't exactly change. I'm still Chaos. You're still River. Just
Actually,
because our body
technically,
changes,
you have a different
doesn't mean
label.
we change.
Remember, your names have changed. My names have changed. Think about it.
I mean, I would say our actual names, but like we're on stream.
Yeah, our
but, like,
actual names, but you get what I mean. The whole idea is that things have changed. That's the whole point, is things changing, but how do they stay the same? Because they're not exactly the same, because that's not how that works. But they are still a similar thing, right? I can't believe you didn't know the ship of Theseus. I thought a load of people knew the ship of Theseus.
I did not know about the ship of Theseus. But also, then there's the case of like, okay, so, your body changed, that means you ain't you. But you're still you because you still go by like your name and you still have your memories. So you are you, but your body isn't you. What is this? And it's just a case
Your
of
body
you
isn't
have
the
an
same thing as
identity.
before.
Stay with it.
Basically, all it basically says is that things don't stay stagnant. That's not how it works.
Well, no, nothing
Nothing
stays stagnant. Things
Yeah,
change
there you go.
constantly.
That's the
Doesn't
whole
mean
point.
that you're not you.
No, but you're a different version of you. That's the point.
You're still you, even though you're not you. There's a thing called growth, and it happens to everyone.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point. That's literally what I'm trying to tell you, is that This
Why
sort
do
of
I
thing
feel
is
like I'm
stagnant.
fighting you with this? I shouldn't be.
Because for some reason you keep repeating the same point. Like I'm not telling you that point already.
Or
That's the
maybe
point.
part of your right side is made from a cow you ate.
Okay.
If you take it a little further, those cows and fishes are made from something. That's how we're all connected.
It's the food chain.
Sure.
Fields
At
that
this
can't be
point.
seen with the naked eye.
Hey, what the hell is taking you two so long? How long are you gonna make me wait? We don't have time to screw around.
Yes, thank you.
Oh? What were you two doing?
No, it was. We were just
Just
playing with the mannequin.
Huh?
Let's go, Junpei.
Playing with mannequins.
Sure.
Huh? Didn't know you were into that kind of thing, Junpei.
You're a dick. Alright, I'm gonna open it now. Is that cool?
You don't need to keep asking, just do it, alright?
Freedom.
Alright, let's get going.
Hey man, what's up with you? You're so serious, you know? Can't you sound more happy, you know?
Not really.
My brother might be dead. I'm going to be next.
Like hell I can. Not after hearing something like that.
Fair.
Freedom.
Freedom. Let's go.
There too, huh? Every door in this place is locked up tight.
How about that one?
May as well give it a try.
Jumpy!
Huh? June? And Santa? And Lotus too!
Whoa! What the hell is this?
What are you doing here?
What? But we didn't...
Hey guys, could you come take a look at this? Look on the wall here.
A map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Door 7. And... Door 8. Yep, they both eventually end up at this hallway.
Huh.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't gonna be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the nonary game works.
I see. Wait a sec. Hey, could this lead to...
Oh,
You've got to be kidding me.
We may as well go.
yeah.
Oh, almost forgot. We should keep this.
Yes, keep hold of the map.
Ready?
That's really good idea.
Gonna open it.
Where is this taking us?
If you looked at the map, you'll realize something
I
very
knew
funny.
it. We're back.
Ta-da!
In the
Oh.
hospital room.
Welcome back.
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying.
And Ace is just vibing there
Six
the
of you
entire
split
time.
into 2 teams. You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory, and then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors. At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism. I know I said I was
Did you
sure
have a
you'd
nice
come
nap,
back.
my guy?
I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
For fuck's sake, I was being like
Well, we saw each
heroic
other again and we
and
ain't
shit.
dead. So I say that's good enough. Anyway, I said we get out of this creepy old place. We found the key we need.
The key?
Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key. We found it in the operating room. Right, Junpei?
Yeah.
Oh, the solar system keys. Actually, we found one in the laboratory too. Here, the Earth key.
Hey.
I might lose it. It's probably better if you hold on to it. That way it won't be my fault if it gets lost.
Yeah. On it.
I mean, I have an inventory, so
Ah,
very
we have
clearly
3
I can
keys
hold
that we
on to
haven't used
things
yet.
and not have any issues. So
Yeah. The Jupiter key that we found in the operating room. The Saturn key card we found in the kitchen. And the Earth key
Earth
Lotus
key.
just gave me.
The Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of that long straight hallway, right?
well, let's go.
If the map's right, then it connects to the central staircase. Then, next to the stairs,
Wait. What about door 3?
look, you saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8. Just lead us back to the big hospital room. There's no point to seeing what's on the other side of that.
There is a point. At least there is for me.
Yeah, you're right. Snake might be on the other side of door 3.
Very well. I'll be coming with you then.
4,
I've had
5.
a nice long rest. I think it's time I was up and about again. So 7, you'll help me, won't you?
Huh? Damn. Well, I guess that's how it's gotta be. So I'm going with you, huh?
Yes,
Fair.
you are.
All right, let's get moving. Okay, we're heading out.
7 plus 5. Yeah, that's 12.
Be careful.
Whoa. Didn't think I'd be hearing that from you, Lotus.
Don't let it go to your head. I'd be in trouble if the 3 of you bought it. The rest of us can't open the 9 door.
Ah, the truth comes out.
Great, we're stuck with Lotus
Okay,
and
we're off.
Santa again. And June.
All right, we should get moving too.
Huh?
Get moving.
Where are we going?
Well, it would be a waste of time to just sit around. Let me explain.
They want to go
Well, I
through
get it.
Lotus.
We're gonna see if we can get
Jupiter.
anywhere interesting with the Jupiter key.
Yes. If we're lucky, we might find Snake.
But how would he
And
get
here's
through?
the Jupiter symbol on the keyhole.
All right, Junpei, open it if you please.
Yeah, on it.
Great, back to the beginning. You sure this is a good idea?
What do you mean?
Well, we already searched every inch of this room, didn't we? I'm asking you if there's any reason we came back here.
Of course there's a reason.
Of course there's a reason. Man, sometimes I can't tell if you're smart.
We
or
have
just
the
lucky.
Earth key. There was an Earth key. There was a lock with an Earth symbol
Huh?
on it.
This.
The Saturn key card. And the Earth key? I'm
Yeah.
lost.
I remember the
Don't
lock
you
with the
remember
Earth key.
on C deck, where we are now? There was a big elevator.
Oh yeah, in the
behind
elevator.
stairs. And next to the elevator, there was a card reader with the Saturn symbol on it. And on A deck, on the door to the left,
There was the Earth key.
there was a keyhole with the Earth symbol on it. I think. So the 2 keys that Jumpy has?
Should let us use the elevator and the door on A deck. Huh.
Yes, that's right.
All right, I got it. Let's get started then. What do you say we split into 2 teams? Lotus and I will search the Earth one, so you 2 can search Saturn, all right?
Sounds good. Then you guys should take this key. We have no idea what's on the other side of these, so don't go too far. Just
I mean,
search for
ours is
10
literally
minutes
an
and come back.
elevator. We'll just be
There's
going
a
up
card
because we
reader
can't
next
go
to the
down.
left elevator.
Then let's try out the Saturn key card. Great! It looks like it's working now.
All right. Now, how do I call the elevator? Oh, it only has the upside down triangle.
I guess there's no up button. Well,
Damn.
we may as well try pushing this one.
Ugh.
It opened. Look, Jumpy.
Sweet! It opened! Let's get going.
Wait.
What?
I'm not really.
Well,
Probably.
we will be all alone in here.
Jumpy?
Huh? Oh,
Oh,
nothing. Come
okay.
on,
Never
let's go.
mind.
I said, wait a minute.
Why?
Aren't you afraid?
Afraid of what?
Well, you know,
It's your first time.
I might get wet.
Ah!
Oh, what?
Down there. I get soaking wet.
Well, I mean, of course you would. That's the way it works. I mean, I've never heard of anyone getting soaking wet somewhere else.
That's
Oh god.
that's true. You don't mind
Mind what?
getting wet?
Well, I don't know. I think I'd probably, you know.
Gosh, Jumpy, you're so brave.
Really? I mean, what happened happened.
Oh god.
You're so.
That doesn't really seem like the sort of thing you ought to admire someone for.
Ah, can we skip this?
Yeah, I mean.
Don't worry,
like
it
you
gets
said,
funnier. Don't
never-
worry. You'll see
Yes,
understand
so
why they find the
I
soup
don't
on
think
here.
Can I like
last very
go
long.
back
And then it'll
and
be-
not have this conversation?
Over?
Yes. I'll go to heaven.
Heaven?
It feels kind of like you're full of. At least that's what I've heard from people who have experienced it.
Yes, I've although I don't think the same thing happens to God.
What?
Huh?
But it would happen to men too. Once it gets into your body, the same thing happens to everyone.
Well, I mean,
Yes. Well, eventually it will.
What are you trying to do to me?
Nothing. I'm just saying that that's what happens. It's, I know most men probably have larger lungs, but even then, I don't think you could hold your breath for
Do you see what they're
20 or-
talking about?
or even
Yeah, I know
10
what
minutes.
she's talking about.
Eventually, you'd have to breathe, and then the water would get into your lung. Once that happens.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
He's like, oh shit.
He's like, oh shit, I realized.
See?
Come to think of it, an elevator heading to a submerged floor. That is pretty scary. Hey, wait a minute. This elevator came up from somewhere under us, right?
Well, yes, I guess it did. It didn't open right away after you pressed the button. There was a motor noise, like it was moving, and then it opened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So, take a look inside. It's not wet at all, is it? The walls and even the floor are totally dry.
Oh, you're right.
Well, let's test it.
Test it.
Yeah, watch this. Now, I'll just put one foot inside the elevator and look over at the buttons. Oh, there's only two, E and C. All right, I'll push E.
Bye-bye.
I think I can hear it opening on E deck.
Okay, that's done. Now I'll just press the button again. Yep, not a single drop of water to be seen. See?
What does that mean? How can E deck be safe if the D deck is full of water?
Because this is an experiment thingy.
Well, here's what I think. The elevator shaft and E-deck must be watertight and separated from wherever the ship's been punctured. Here, let me show you.
Point.
Also true.
Like, these sorts of ships would have had a sealed doorway.
So is
Yeah.
that why the ship hasn't sunk? The shape of the inside keeps it all from filling with water?
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. So I'm gonna go down and check it out. You stay here, all right? Come on, just do it, all right?
I'm coming with you.
Huh? Hey, wait!
She just runs in.
Oh, crap. It closed.
I can't just let you go alone, you know.
Ah, jeez. It looks... Oh, knock it off. It's just like I thought. This part hasn't flooded. Come on, just look around. There's no water here.
There are lights.
You're right. It's not
You're like,
flooded.
I need to click the lights. Let me
There's a
click
whole
them.
lot of water.
Yeah, right on top of us.
You're
What's
just
gonna
like the
happen if the
boss.
ceiling breaks?
Lamp.
Well,
Lamp.
we'd probably get really wet up there.
Huh?
At any rate, we should probably go back as soon as we can, once we're done looking around down here. Lotus and Santa might already be back.
Okay, good idea.
Now then, iron bars.
Right.
Then maybe...
Well, it looks like
6?
there's a long straight hallway down this way.
Something's written on the door at the end.
Let's check.
Oh,
I
that's
knew
the
it.
thing.
This is a numbered door. But we can't do anything with only the two of us.
We better head back and let everyone know.
Yes.
Wait, what's this? Is this the map for E-Deck? I should take it with me.
Good shout. Cannot believe we had to
So you guys
suffer
found
that
door one.
entire thing. Oh my goodness.
So now we've located two new doors. The 6 door and the 1 door.
Well, the 1 would just be making 10. The 6 would be making 15.
It is interesting that E-Deck wasn't flooded.
Well, we don't really know if all of E-Deck is safe. We only checked the area around the elevator.
Even so, it's still very interesting.
You said the 6th door was there, right?
Yes.
Then that means Zero planned all this out. Even the sinking. That would have meant some pretty serious remodeling of the ship's interior.
Unless it wasn't an actual ship.
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
Yeah. I wonder how long it took. I can't even imagine how much it must have cost.
It would have been a ton, that's for sure.
Well, that does go along with what Ace was saying. The most reasonable explanation would be that this was done by some organization with access to a whole lot of cash.
Yeah,
Yes,
sounds
does
about
make
right.
sense.
Well, let's go back to the group and wait for them.
Yeah?
I don't think it's a very.
Yeah, you're right. Ace and his team might be back already.
Well, Junpei and I should be able to open door 1.
Oh, why are we going with you though?
Huh?
That's
You guys leaving me behind?
Just kidding. All right, let's go.
Hey! Where the hell did you guys go?
7?
Hmm.
What's wrong? What happened?
What the hell kind of question is that? Snake is...
Oh.
Snake is dead.
Oh
died.
shit.
Just as the ninth man did.
Oh fuck.
God, that's not true, is it?
We should make sure.
Yeah, right. We should.
Wait, not that way.
What? What?
I stuck a screwdriver in there to keep the door from closing all the way. It's not locked, so you can go in that way.
Where is he?
The shower room. Left side of the hallway.
Oh
I put
shit.
a room in there too to keep the door open.
That means we can get in without going through the numbered door, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then let's go. This wasn't open when we passed here before. Well, let's keep going.
Oh, it smells horrible.
Ugh, yeah, this is pretty awful. I feel like I'm gonna puke.
Where is he? Where's Snake? There.
LR? Oh, LLR?
June, you should stay here.
But
Please, just do me a favor, okay? All right? I'm going in.
Just like Ace said, just like the ninth man, the detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
Oh god. The bone is coming out of his left arm.
It's
Yeah.
definitely an open fracture.
Oh, the face. It's horrible.
Yeah, you can't even tell who it is.
But the clothes are...
No mistake about it. It's Snake.
Shit.
He dead.
He must have walked through without realizing and rushed blind trying to find the dead.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the ninth man was.
Yeah.
It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3.
Oh. Yeah, and it has to be 2 people.
Then they shoved him into it, alone, and waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door, and then 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see.
Yeah.
So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors,
Yep.
including Snake.
So it has to be 2 people who can make 12.
Yeah. And considering he has 2, it'd be 2 people who can make 10.
Yeah. Well, it can't be Lotus.
No, because if it was Lotus, then it would have to be the other person would have had to have been Clover,
Yeah.
which isn't possible because it's Clover.
Yeah. Like, so Lotus and Clover has to be off the list. It can't be Junpei, because we're literally him. So that leaves 7, 6, 3, and 1.
It's a matter of who do you think is the most likely to have done it.
Well, June's been following us pretty much the entire time, which gives us a good alibi. Or gives her a good alibi.
Aye.
Santa and 7, maybe? Because they make 10.
Maybe.
It wouldn't open
But then-
for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah, that means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think.
Yeah. And it can't be me or June, because we were together the entire time.
Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
And that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Oh wait, no. People could assume it was June and Junpei.
That means anybody could be a killer.
Wait a minute. What
Like,
are you
they
talking about?
could, but we can't.
Well, June was with us the entire time, so we know June didn't do it. When everyone ran off trying to look for Snake. June was with us, so we know June is alright. But compared to everyone else, because we were together the entire time, although to be fair, we make 11 plus 2.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do it.
It wouldn't work.
How can you say that so casually?
Like, you guys are the only
implying
ones that
that
have
one
a
of us is a
solid
killer.
alibi. mostly
Unless
because you're
June
each
paired
other's
up
alibi.
with Clover, which wouldn't happen.
Hmm.
And
But who
so,
else can make numbers?
it would to make 12 because we needed 3. We would need to make 10. So it'd be 1 9, 2 8, which we can't do. 3 7, or 2 5s, or 4 6 and 2 5s, which we don't have. 4 6 is impossible. We don't have a 9, so it can't be ace. The only other possibility out of all the combinations is 3 and 7.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven?
But then
What
it's
are you
also
going
the
to gain
point
by
that
being so
why is he
suspicious?
pointing that out?
That's what Zero wants,
Yeah.
you know?
He would. Why would he point it out? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm just saying, like, it makes the most sense that 7 and 3.
Once?
Yeah.
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
More than likely,
Yes.
honestly.
That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another.
Hold
and
on.
form a strong bond of friendship.
Okay, so, we're gonna have to speed through all the stalking because, Mum is calling me asking for the plan currently. For everyone who isn't in the know, basically, me and River are planning on going to the movies because River now has the money. So we need to be there for 7. It's almost 5. So we need to speed through this, and I need to talk to River about the plan, which we can
Otherwise,
technically
we'll
do.
end up ensnared by
but
Zero's
otherwise, we might
manipulation.
Then does that mean
lose what's going
person who
on.
killed Snake?
Yeah, to be honest,
hold
it's
on.
so good. Like, after this conversation would be a good place to stop it anyway.
Yeah, I was thinking of stopping it. Hey, John.
Yes,
Hello.
almost certainly Zero himself. If there's anyone we should doubt,
Sib.
it should be Zero.
Unfortunately, you've
masterminded this
joined
game
at like
and
the
kidnapped
tail
all of us.
end.
Doesn't it seem reasonable that you would have killed
Because
Snake as well?
I need to be ending the stream soon because I need to be going.
Question.
I need to have, like, food.
Yeah, you do.
Unless, like, I don't know what our plan is on that, to be honest.
Yeah,
That's
that's what Mum also wants to know because
We'll figure that out once we go off stream.
yeah.
If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship
Well-
with us.
The good thing is, we should be putting this video up, just VOD up on
Something's still
YouTube
strange.
at some point, right?
Yeah.
So for anyone who hasn't caught up,
Yeah, and it should be the
What was that?
previous video from last week should still be up on my channel. So, yeah.
Well, I'm just.
And what's that?
How can you be so sure?
Really, Junpei? Isn't it obvious?
Wait,
This ship.
huh?
Zero said, this ship. If
Fair,
he weren't here,
fair.
he'd be saying something like, that ship.
Oh, yeah. If
he
Zero's
has a
on-
point.
Yeah.
The use
Okay,
of language
can we
means that-
skip? Thank you, Clover, for bringing that shit up.
Don't worry,
That was
don't worry
my
about
fault.
rushing too much. We can't go any faster.
Is there a way to save? Oh.
I don't think so.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I can save. I can save. Okay, cool. We can actually save. Oh, wait. Ah!
Oh.
I didn't mean to do that, but honestly, I think at this point we need to hop off because we need to talk about our plans.
Yeah.
Because otherwise my mum might get agitated, and I'd rather not have a very agitated mother.
Nah, that's cool, that's cool.
So that's gonna be it for today's stream. I'll probably, after a few days of tinkering with the downloaded version and figuring out how to do it, I'll probably make another compilation funny moments video. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
I don't
fun.
think we did quite as many like funny shit this time around, but I don't know, I
No.
must be remembering wrong.
Eh.
Also, I do want to point out that we both found it really funny that at one point during the previous video, I confidently said that they don't have the tools to open the exit, but I confidently said they had explosives.
Yeah.
With no like
I just
substance behind it.
accepted it.
You were
That's
just like,
funny.
yeah, that makes sense. I was confidently incorrect, and I fucking
Confidently
stand by that. That was funny.
But yeah, I'm gonna leave everyone here, because we need to leave. So, I will see you all Friday. This was an early stream because of everything, but Friday will be normal time, and it'll be Persona 5 Royal, so be sure to be there. See you all guys later. And thank you,
you.
River, for joining.
Thank you for having me.
Bye!
Bye.